Sorry I'm late. We had a bit of a situation that came up that needed my attention. We'll leave it at that.
Hopefully it was nothing too bad. Was it something pretty bad?
Yep. How long do we have?
4 hours at most. Most of the coven is already evacuated, but these men refuse to leave. Like I told you before, they seem completely different. Not even the same person.
Should be enough time, but I ask you again, is this really what you want?
There's nothing else to do, I'm afraid. Whatever those creatures are in there, they are not the men and women I proudly served with 50 years ago.
No, some of them are still in there. I just need to trick them into remembering it, if that makes sense to you.
How exactly does that work, may I ask?
Dreams.
Dreams? I'm sorry, I don't think
I'm looking at who they are in their dreams.
Doesn't that seem a bit contrary?
Unconventional, certainly. Contrary, you'd be surprised. At first I thought the way you did, but I've learned and experienced otherwise. The results will speak for themselves, trust me.
My old man told me to never trust a man who asks you for it.
Yeah, wise words. Whatever happened to your old man?
After much conflict, Eldrin asked the King's Coven to surrender peacefully, with the promise he would spare his men as well as him. He kept half a promise. My father was publicly executed in Halig Nor and made an example of. And his best soldiers, well, you can put 2 and 2 together. It is incredible, the difference in royalty between Mechalite and Petovia, truly. Lord Balin personally came to Hellspring before it fell to rally my father's men. While his words alone could not save this country, it saved me from giving up once it fell. That's why I take the form of him today, in respect of the man that kept me going.
Yeah, my father had a habit of creating miracles out of thin air. Really just had an answer for everything. I'm unfortunately still searching for my answers, I think. And while we're cut from the same cloth, you'll find that me and my father are very different patterns entirely. That being said, with or without your trust, I will save many of your men. The others, they'll at least die a death most warriors could only dream of, instead of endlessly rotting away in a shell of their former selves. All right, if you'll excuse me.
My name is King Decker, and I'm here to invite you to an evening not like most others. An evening where 4 streamers are pitted up against one another in hopes for fame and fortune. Will one streamer rise to the top and unlock fortunes like no other? Or will they all fall victim to the horrors of Marth's dungeon?
I know.
Yeah, it's literally trying to kill Annabelle. Why would you do that?
Proud to be American. At least I know I'm free.
And I'm proud.
And I won't suspect the man who died.
Please just say he's proud to be a white man. That's
Gun
not
to
No,
me.
I
Oh
know
my
I'm
God,
free
system
because I'm a white man.
freeze. He's just role playing.
Go burn down your local police station.
Do it.
Okay, hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen.
Crime on the Marth's Dungeon podcast.
Everybody
No.
do robbery.
All right, everybody, we're gonna skip that. We're gonna censor that out for the sponsors. We are sponsored today by I don't know.
Raid
what's
Shadow
a desperate
Legends?
sponsor for me?
Mr. Pibb.
Yeah, I guess Ray is the one.
Mr.
Mr.
Pibb won't
Pibb.
sponsor Marth's Dungeon.
Dr. Thunder.
Wait, Diet Dr. Thunder
Thunder
specifically.
fucks though.
You're right.
RC Cola?
But welcome everybody to Marth's Dungeon. We got a game show episode tonight. I will go through streamer by streamer. They're all going to describe, a little bit about themselves, what they're about, where you can find them, as well as their class and their race tonight. And we will start with the top left here, Mr. Bowtie So Fly.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bowtie So Fly. Not only am I a college professor, but I also do some streaming stuff, too, over on Bowtie So Fly on Twitch. As far as my class and race, feels kind of weird that Keen wants to know my race. But my race is going to be a Duplum, which means I'm a shapeshifter. And I have to do this to you, Keen, because, of course, I know you're still in the process of playing it. I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade.
No.
Hiding both faces. Okay.
You seen my...
And my class is duelist, because I'm pretty sure one of these assholes, Freeze, is going to try and kill me, so I want to make sure I can kill any of these assholes, Freeze,
I would
that
never
try and attack me.
I'm a good boy when it's.
I'm also
not
brought
funny.
to you tonight by Bud Light. I'm not officially sponsored, but I'm drinking Bud Light Lime. And I can feel the power of the LGBTQ
I
community
can't
rushing
believe
through me.
I can't believe you're drinking the woke mind virus live on stream.
Oh, it's so give me delicious.
Beer's disgusting. Drink straight
Yummy.
vodka.
That's
Wow, that was a great time. We're moving on to the
That was
next
unhinged
contestant here.
mental
There looks like somebody who's oh my god, is looking very presidential, perhaps, but not my president. Absolutely not. Go ahead and describe yourself, Mr. Jiff.
Is that the real Joe Biden?
It's me, Michael. I'm not a streamer. You can probably find me somewhere. I don't know. If you see Michael, it's probably not me. But if you ask if it's Michael, I'll certainly tell you if it's Michael. I'm playing a upper middle class. No, I'm playing a Duplum mage who roids up Giuseppe Badinium. He's got the blast, the funny blast. You know the one.
Some sort of Biden?
No, which one?
No, I can't reveal that. He roids up. Or doesn't.
Who do you think is one person in the world today that takes steroids that people probably don't think takes steroids?
Bashar al-Assad.
Fair. All right, we get our next Freeze. I hate you so much. I just every single time. But go ahead and.
What were you gonna say, Keith? Go and finish that thought.
The fucking Woj. Yeah.
You saw me soy
So
facing.
ridiculous.
Hello, it's me, Dr. Giblets. I am here. I'm a Doppelum sauce boy, saucerer, and I'm gonna sauce it up. I'm gonna get goated with the sauce with the boys, the homies, the squad.
God bless you.
God bless America. Everything's going great here right now.
Not a single problem.
Everything's phenomenal.
I hope that one lasts.
I sure hope this
last
doesn't
but not-
age bad. Marble
Ooh.
laugh track ensues.
Last but not least, we have Annabelle here in the bottom right hand corner.
Everyone.
Are you
Everyone's chat's favorite person. It is me. Hi. I am currently being a trans person in Nazi Germany. Nothing is wrong here. I would say Jew,
No problem.
but they're literally the same fucking thing at this point. Burn down your local police station. Listen to my podcast, Unqualified Adults with Dice. It's full of trauma and good acting.
Love cooking bacon with the homies.
Hey, Cab. You gay.
What an intro. Do you want to
He's gonna get fucking
let the
swatted because of that bit.
I think I'm in danger, but
Keen trying to save
Remember,
face. Yes, call
practice-
a cab if you need a ride.
Practice safe sex. Don't be one of the men every year that ends up in the emergency room because you're too afraid to ask for help with something stuck up your butt.
Yeah, don't be afraid to put things in there either. Just make sure you know proper
If it's
lubrication. You want to
flared,
handle.
it's good to go. If it
There
is
you go.
not, do not end up
Flared
in
base.
the emergency room. You don't want to be a statistic, all right? Remember that.
Do butt
You're
stuff.
a man watching the stream. Do not be a statistic that ends up in the ER.
What if I want to be one?
I mean, well.
Yeah, are you
I've
trying
heard
to
it's very
crush Michael's
painful, so if
dreams
you're
right
into
now?
That, you could go ahead. But
I feel like I'm gonna need to be in the ER after this episode.
Listen, chat loves me. I can literally say anything, Keen.
I am the Marth Dungeon.
They definitely love you. That's why they vote for the things that you do every single
Yeah.
time. Also, give them what your class is and your race. If you,
I am an enemy of the state. I actually don't have it pulled up. Hold on, give me a second. I literally opened it on my phone because I was literally just on the streets, wild and out until like 30 minutes ago. I'm playing another saucy girl, a sorcerer, and we're all suffering in God's America. That's our race. And I might turn into Keen again at the end of the thing and try to convince everyone.
We're all
it's me.
God's children.
I swear to God, nobody better transform into Keen Decker. That would make me so angry.
Wouldn't it be
I already
crazy
know
if
what I'm
many people did?
Yeah, just like last time, and try to get the gang to stab him. That was a good time.
You could always transform it into Narcos.
Ew,
be here.
no. Men?
For once. Hey, what about me?
You're all right, Keen.
Okay.
You're one of the good ones there.
So let me start you guys off here. So
I was really
you
hoping
all
you'd
kind
finish
of
me off.
Listen,
Butt
let
stuff.
it be known.
Freeze
Keen
never
did
in a-
not fuck me if we both got $1 billion. He turned it down. And that is why.
Keen, $1 billion is a lot
That's
of
a
money.
lot of money.
that is a very big amount of money.
You
Yes.
grit your teeth and then you get humped, pussy.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
No,
So anyways,
he would be doing the humping. All right, let's be clear here. That's why.
We
I'm
love
so
our
happy
bottoms,
I
don't we,
invited every
folks?
single one of you.
Keen's like, any of the other 15 people
Keen's
I
just
asked
like
could have
having
picked up
flashbacks
the old
when I came on
Discord
his
and said
stream
sure.
talked about butt stuff
So
for
anyways,
2
let's get
hours.
right to Marth's words.
I love sexually harassing the host. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, Mars,
Do you want
Mars
to
says
skip
can
the
only
entire
fight
dungeon? Just
Mars.
go right to it. So you all kind of simultaneously wake up in the middle of a giant kind of cul-de-sac, just like right in the middle of the road. You all feel like really like very upset stomachs. Like you have a massive headache, and it kind of just seems like you're hungover. You don't really. Yeah, Freeze is gonna brown. You don't really know how you got here, but you do have, as well alongside of you, your friendly little goblin friend, Pivot. He's just a funny little goblin man with a mask, and he's just kind of chilling on the ground next to you.
I eat him.
Don't do it to me, please.
I start nibbling on his toes.
Like
Pull my
trying
toes
to eat
away
them, or
from
just
him.
like in a sensual way.
A little of both. I'm just now hashtag woke. I'm a little groggy. I'm not totally sure what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going for it, you know. I'm just seizing the day. I'm carpe diem them, but like with toes.
Sounds like you're committing assault, but you know.
I like how you have no idea where you are. You know how you got there, why you're feeling like this. All you feel is hunger.
Yeah, I'm a
For
hungry
toes,
boy.
specifically.
Wake up, get the toes.
I'm a hungry man, and that goblin's looking like a fucking snack right now. Just a
He's
little
about to
wink.
start gobbling them up. That's twitch.tv
Oh
slash
my.
Bowtie.
Pivot, do you have the juice? Do you have the stuff? Hand it over.
Are you
Which
shaking
juice
down the
makes
goblin
double?
while I'm nibbling his toes?
Probably put him in a good mood, so it's probably a good idea.
It's true. Good cop, bad cop behavior right now.
Which one are you?
I think that's up to Varathia to decide.
What juice did you want, Giuseppe?
I need to post something on my social media about my gains. I'm not a fake natty, guys. I'm not a fake natty. I need the juice. I need the juice, please.
David kind of like shuffles over to Giuseppe and just hands him a fucking bottle.
Are we
Who's
sure
Giuseppe?
Sure he wasn't a drug addict when we all just, woke up beforehand? Is this like a new thing?
I mean, I think we were at a bar last night, and we were talking to some of the fellows there. I don't fully remember. They offered us some free drinks, and things kind of got.
That's me still
fuzzy
down there
from the
gobbling those toes.
Oh. Oh.
Giuseppe's gonna cut open his arm very slightly and pour whatever juice Varathia gave him into it. Or Pivot, rather.
Wait, you're cutting open your arm?
Yep, pouring whatever Pivot gave him into the wound.
Into the wound? Is he biting the feet?
No, I'm using the juice.
What?
I'm confused. What are you doing?
I'm juicing up.
You're just juicing up right now?
Yep.
I'd love that for you.
How are you cutting yourself up?
With the toenails on the toes he's sucking,
Yeah.
obviously.
I'm gonna take
That's
one.
stupid
Did I chew off your
question,
toenails?
I'm gonna take one of the toenails. Just from Jerry's taken off, and I'm gonna cut open my arm very slightly and pour the juice in. It's simple, Keen. Why aren't you on top of this?
Yeah, before I started like nibbling, I fucking like cracked open the fucking toenail like a Pepsi can. You know, just. Psh.
Hate that imagery.
It's not good imagery. You're right to hate it.
Yup. Yup. Whatever you guys are doing, I'm sure that's great. There's quite a few bystanders that are just kind of watching you.
Why can't
do
they be
this.
Any straight standers?
Let's go. Same joke. We're gonna make this episode fucking awful for you.
Sorry, you were dungeoning? Yeah.
There's a couple bystanders, or perhaps maybe rubberneckers. They're just kind of
Are we in
watching in
Massachusetts?
awe. You are in a kind of. Actually, you know what? Give me a let's see. Give me a history check.
It's only rubbernecking if they're from Massachusetts. Else it's
10.
spicy gawking. All right.
I love gawking.
Oh, you got a 10.
Yeah.
You're kind of unfamiliar with the area. I mean, it seems like maybe faintly some of you have seen it before. But yeah, to you, like, you don't really know specifically where you are. There's just a very odd feeling that somebody far away is watching you.
You're gonna hate me, but I got a natural 20 for my first roll.
You are in Quahog.
My name is Cleveland
Len Brown?
I'm proud.
The real one, or from the Cleveland show?
The real one.
Quahog.
The one from the Cleveland show.
Yeah, the real one or the one for the Cleveland show. I'll let you figure out what the hell that means.
But as you guys are kind of just like chilling out, sucking on some toes, juicing up, there's a man, wheelchair, just kind of very casually trying to get over a curb, but he can't really like get his wheelchair over the curb to come see you. He's desperately trying to wheel.
I take the toenail that I popped off like a Pepsi can, and I like fucking frisbee it, like Captain America, throw that shit onto a tree, and it bounces off the tree, and it hits the back of the wheelchair, and it helps him go over the hump.
Dex check?
Give me like give me a dex check.
You got it. Wait, there's a d20. All right, here we go. Let's go. How does a 19 play out?
A 19 is pretty good. Except it's such a ridiculous shot. I'm not even gonna lie to you. What you just told me was probably it was that's exceptionally difficult from what I would say, seeming as though I don't know, maybe it's a fucking toenail. But yeah, so you kind of bounce it off of one thing and it comes flying, kind of like hits the tire and sends one of the wheels up and over the curb, and then the toenail kind of just flies off and sticks it right in his neck. And he starts kind of asphyxiating.
I'm gonna walk over and teach him about Trenbolone.
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna walk over while shaking my head and looking at Freeze. I'm going to lift his other wheel so that he's able to come to us, and I'm going to pull the toenail out of his neck.
Well, I was just gonna, grab hold of the wheelchair and just make it do sick tricks like a finger skateboard.
What? Get off me! Get away from me!
You need Trenbolone.
Do I need a
It'll help your
strength check
games.
to
The woke mob is trying to cancel me for helping the elderly and the disabled. This is Biden's America, everybody.
I rolled
This
an
is not
18
my
on a
America.
strength check to see if I could overpower him to remove the toenail from his neck so he can breathe.
Let me roll.
Overpower? Is he trying to like keep it in? Is he like
He's in a
holding it back?
wheelchair. How much is he built like Joe Swanson?
Doesn't mean he can't use
Yeah,
his
kind of
arms.
maybe.
He's just in a wheelchair.
He rolls a 9. You kind of grab a hold of his arm and like put it behind his back, and you're like, "This is for your own safety." And you kind of grab right onto the toenail, and I'm assuming you pull it out. Okay, you pull it out. Blood starts, kind of just spurting everywhere, and he starts gagging on his own fucking blood and desperately grasping for air. He says, "I knew you were working for Peter Grifter."
You just need broccoli, rice, and chicken. It'll fix you right up.
The woke left would have you believe that a vaccine would have stopped this.
A vaccine did this to my legs.
If only we had several masks that we could put over him to stop the bleeding.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's just bleeding out, and
I'd like to try and stealthily put the toenail back in to stop the bleeding.
Just insert it back in the slot.
12.
Oh boy. Yeah, you go to take the toenail to put it in the exact spot that it was before, but it is a very sharp toenail, and you're not being extremely precise with it. It goes in like close to it, but just above, and creates a new opening and sticks inside that instead, creating another thing of pressure, kind of spurting out blood from the original one a little bit more.
I would like to crack open another toenail off of Arathia and then slide that into the other hole.
Why are you taking my toenails? Leave my feet alone.
You ain't using them.
They're protecting my toes.
They don't need protection. They got me.
I think I'd be more concerned. I don't know.
What should I roll for, Kane?
So you took another toenail off, and you're gonna try to put it in the hole.
Yeah.
Give me a dex check.
Okay. What even is my dex? I didn't even think about that before.
At
Fuck.
the moment.
No, everybody's just uncomfortably watching you.
Okay.
Dex +2. Okay, I found
I'm
it.
just gonna stand there with my arms folded and just.
I got a
meditating.
14 + 2 makes 16.
Yeah, you put it in the slots, where it's kind of just bleeding in the other hole, and yeah, he seems like he's still in a monstrous amount of pain, and he's kind of like lumped over because he's lost a lot of blood at this point. He seems very pale.
Haha, white.
I'm just gonna start aggressively flexing.
Is there
Yeah,
anything we
like
can
I
do to
said, I'm
save
just-
him?
I feel
standing there with my arms
like he's
crossed,
kind of
trying to make
fucked
sure
at this
nobody
point. I
comes
don't know
close.
that there's any going back here.
I'm sure, like many
Get away
Marth Dungeon NPCs, he
away
probably serves a
from
purpose,
me.
and we're about to murder.
You did just
He's
stab
trying
two
to-
holes in his throat. He's kind of not doing so hot.
But I plugged
He's
one of
so
them.
weak that he's so weak that he's like trying to like wheel himself away to get away from you guys. And he's like slowly but surely kind of like wheeling himself downhill to try to get away from you, to try to catch some
I'm gonna
momentum.
search his pockets, Keen. What does he have on him?
He has a picture of his always pregnant wife.
Always
Jesus.
pregnant. She's
Who he
been
pro-
pregnant for
who
like
he-
50 years.
Yeah, who he's probably never going to see again.
Can I attempt to give him a very quick and compassionate release from life, not sexually, not sexually?
Gotta be more specific.
Okay, I mean, roll for a hit, I guess.
Okay, and can Freeze attempt to blow him at the same time?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold up the picture.
It's kind of like when
and
you
just
put
be
the
like,
belt around your neck and
"This
then you
is all
start
you
jerking
had
it, and
on
right
you?"
when you
Yeah, I gotta
fucking
extract
officer?
the sauce.
I want to see if Freeze can get an additional use of white sauce out of this.
Please,
Y'all are
I
a
just
bunch
want to
of
go
fucking
home.
monsters.
I just want to go home.
17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. And go ahead and roll for damage.
Shit, do I use my... Okay, so... 4? But I want to aim it
yeah.
directly at his throat.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of bullseye. You have you have gauntlets. You kind of just take your gauntlet and punch it right into the, because it's a big one. right into the 2 toenails, fully inserting themselves in his throat. And he swallows them and says, "Not bad." And then he kind of just falls over and dies.
Is he like? Is he
Search his
dying right
pockets
now?
again, Keen. Does he
Oh,
have
he's
anything
dead.
else?
He's very dead.
Can I steal his
Have
wheelchair?
anything else on him?
Sure, if you want to steal his wheelchair, go.
Can I get plus
No.
1 AC with the wheelchair? Because now I have increased
I
mobility.
feel
No,
like you get
you're
minus
gonna
1
take
AC
less.
because you're carrying a heavy wheelchair.
Minus
No, I'm power sliding. I'm Joe Swansing this shit. I'm going Zoom.
I just killed him.
Are you gonna sit in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a permanent debuff where it's a placebo effect. I'm just gonna give it to you, where you feel like you can't use your legs. For the rest of this dungeon, I hate you all so much.
What are we doing again?
He mentioned somebody named Peter Grifter. Maybe he's in charge around here.
Some sort of penis grifter. Yes, yes.
Grafter,
They do
maybe.
to trees,
While they're
just grab
discussing it, I'm just
penises
doing a
onto
sick
other
wheelie
penises.
like in the background.
What do you say, Peter? The everybody in kind of like the little cul-de-sac area, kind of like in one motion, just goes, Peter.
How many other people are in the cul-de-sac with us?
There's probably about like 12 people just kind of standing out there.
I'm gonna take my frying pan and I'm just gonna hit the closest person just straight in the face.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll a hit for me.
Keen, you really gotta make these character sheets slightly better.
What do you mean?
I think you did a great job,
Perfect.
King. You're amazing.
Like they're fine, but they're kind of not great at the same time.
I think they're amazing.
I mean, it was between that or I could send it on a
What the
Word
hell is
document.
my plus to hit Keen? Is it just a straight D20?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could list that somewhere on the character sheet, Keen.
List this dick.
I got a 16.
Okay, yeah, so you go ahead and roll for damage. So there's, I will let you know that there's, there's a couple of young children. There's like a
Closest,
baby.
just frying pan to the face.
Oh, the closest one.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so you're gonna be going after the elderly man.
You probably deserved it.
Okay, and how much damage was it?
6 damage.
Perfect. So you kind of just rear back with the frying pan and give a big ol' like whoosh, a golf swing right into the chin of the old man. His chin kind of just like folds up, and it looks like a broken croissant.
Keen.
Is he dead?
No.
Can I go take his toenails?
Yeah, can I take his
Yeah, go ahead.
shoes off?
All right, yeah, I'll just take all of his toenails while he's like reeling from that.
So as you're doing this, several police cruisers arrive on the scene, and they get out of the car and they look like they're ready to start shooting.
Hey, come on, don't
And,
shoot! Come on,
Get
look,
out
I'm just
my
a little
Molotov
guy. I'm a little
cocktail,
guy in a
'cause it's
wheelchair.
time
Come
to kill
on,
some
I'm.
I
just a
almost
little
saved a
guy.
life today. Ish.
These level of gains are a crime. And it'll post
And-
By the way,
One very proud police officer kind of just steps out of the car and he says, "All right, which one of you is the one who did it? Which one of you killed Joe?"
You did it.
No, which one of you did?
I
know
saw you do
there's
it.
4 of you.
You vented.
yeah, I think he's trying
Excuse
to. I
me?
think he's trying to blame us for something he did.
Yeah, are you trying to gaslight us
Yeah,
right
I
now?
mean,
This
Are
is
you
like,
girl
abusive
boss
behavior.
gatekeep
Liars.
gaslighting me? I don't
Yeah,
appreciate
he's
that.
girl boss gatekeep gaslighting right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Cops
gonna
are
tell Twitter
liars.
about this, mister.
You totally did this and trying to blame us.
All right,
You need
well,
to reflect
let
on
me
your
just,
actions and grow as a person.
Here, let me roll a d4
And
quickly.
Stop being a cop or kill yourself. That's how you stop being
Okay,
a cop.
bow tie.
I don't like that he mentioned my name.
Okay, so it was number 3, and that is System Freeze. He is going to fire his gun at you.
Can I fucking do a cool like?
Oh my god, it's a nat one!
The wheelchair.
He kind of like goes to get his gun up, but he misfires it. It bounces off of kind of the pavement and goes directly into Pivot.
Yeah, suck it.
I could save you. I grab a third toenail from him and I use it to plug the hole of the bullet wound.
Stop taking my toenails.
I could do this 7 more times, Bucko.
Freeze, can you do me a favor? Can you grab like can I get like 4 toenails off of him?
If you extend that to fingernails, you got another 10.
Actually, yeah. Can I get all 10 fingernails and 4 toenails? I'm trying to find something out.
As you're kind of toenailing around, a very funny fat man arrives and he says, "Nah. Oh no, my dog Pivot is dead.
He's still alive.
He's dead."
Literally
And then
right
he goes over and like lifts his arm up and goes to drop it.
I do a cool thing where I grab a 4th toenail and I whip it up and I cut off Peter's arms before he can lay down a strike on my friend. I go with the toenail. What do I roll?
Dex.
Wait, say that again.
I quickly, in like a haze, in a dash, I grab a 4th toenail off of my boy and I whip it up with such ferocity that it lops off Peter's arms before he can get a hit off on my boy, Pippin.
Naruto ninja. Just
Yeah, it's a fucking Naruto shit.
Naruto like ninjutsu, just like slash anime
Plays wind flute.
montage.
I'm using a blade. I'm using the blade of my ancestors. If the blade of my ancestors was one of Arathia's toenails.
Go ahead and give me a dex check. I'm going to give him an agility saving throw.
All right.
While he's doing this, do I have Varathia's fingernails and toenails?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I would like to spend some time augmenting my gauntlets to make them more powerful using the razor-sharp toenails from Varathia.
King.
Uh-huh.
How does he fare against a nat 20?
He rolls a 19, so kind of like as you whoosh, like very quickly just bring this toenail up to go cut his arm, which is massive and it's a small toenail. You kind of just cut him open a little bit, and he says, "All right, no fucking trivia for you. I'm sending this guy home. I tried.
I'm gonna now murder
I tried.
everyone because
All right, the cops just shoot him. Just every single cop. Okay, every single cop.
Answering trivia is my favorite part, and I'm gonna kill everyone now.
Can I walk up to Peter and say, "Nice dirty bulk, buddy. That cut's gonna be absolutely insane. I got some juice for you if you want help with that."
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get the picture up on the screen. This is what you see.
So
I like that we just fucking memed our way past trivia and straight into a fight.
Oh no, just you. Just you. So we'll start off here by 3 cops firing at System Freeze with their guns. First one's a 6. Second one's a 15. The other one's a 3. So one of them is going to, I would assume, hit you. I don't think your AC is higher than 15.
It's 12.
Okay. And he deals 10 damage to you.
How much?
10 damage.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and you just hear a I could patch that arm up for you, but it's gonna cost you. It seems that you don't have any health care on you, does it?
Oh, was he talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you want your arm fixed up or not?
My arm? Oh, did you shoot my arm?
No, the police officer did.
That sounds like police brutality. That's bad. You shouldn't do that.
They did. What are you talking
Freeze,
about?
call the ACLU.
Yeah, I would like to roll to dial the ACLU and report this.
Kane, you should have seen this coming when you invited all of us.
You're pitting us against Peter Griffin. Is this not more or less what you expected?
I just answer the fucking trivia question.
Yeah, we got trivia. We did it.
So here's the deal, fatso. Okay? Look me in the eyes while I talk to you, you piece of shit. You're either gonna give me your money, or you're gonna get shot by the cops, okay? And I'm gonna walk you out back, and I'm gonna put you next to Brian.
The dog?
Are you listening to me?
I'm sorry. I missed the first half of that. I'm sorry. I was laughing. Can you repeat it, please?
Yeah, here, let me repeat it for you.
Thank
Give
you.
me 1 second. Let's see. So, question 1. I'm just gonna give you a trivia question. If you answer it incorrectly, I'm gonna have the cops shoot you.
That's tough but fair. I respect it.
As they should.
All right. Question 1. George Costanza's fiance, Susan Ross, dies from doing this.
Who's George Costanza?
Oh, that's rough.
He's
for
from
you.
Seinfeld.
You're not getting this.
He's from Seinfeld?
If you get this, I will donate $100 to your channel.
And this is a real person and they died?
It's in the show.
Oh.
Not like the actual actress.
Gotcha.
You say it's from a show, Seinfeld. Why would you assume it's a real person?
Well, I thought they meant like the actress from like Seinfeld, but like in real life she died.
This isn't some Power Rangers shit, alright? Like,
You're right, this is Power Top.
no, all of the Pink Rangers and Power
Okay,
Rangers
repeat
die
the
in
question.
real life.
So, his wife died from doing blank?
Fiance.
George Costanza's fiance, Susan Ross, dies from doing this.
Hmm.
Do you have any abilities to play?
Can I
what
answer?
That's what I'm looking for right now. That's what I'm examining.
Ooh, use All He Knows is a cooking book.
I think it's too late for that.
You know what? If it helps you, I'll give it to you. I don't want you to die right here, but I almost kind of want you to.
Wasn't it something stupid? It was something stupid like ordering Chinese food or like hailing too many taxis or like it was something
I would
dumb
like-
and
Can you phone a friend? I can.
I would like to, I would like...
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use Malleable Creature to or not that, what is it called? Fuck, where is it?
Shapeshift?
Where's my fuck? Oh my...
Can I give
Like I
Free
said,
some
you
of
need
my
to
blood
fix
so
the
that he can
sheets.
absorb my knowledge?
There it is, yeah. Can I just, I'm gonna use Shapeshift.
Yep.
I'm gonna meme the fuck out of the situation. Alright, I'm gonna Shapeshift.
Okay.
Why
would you
are
like
you
to shapeshift?
bullying me? Why are you bullying poor little Deku? I'm looking for my dad. I miss my dad. Can you help my dad, Mr. Policeman? Where's my dad?
Oh, hey there, little guy.
Hi, are
Why
you
don't
my
you
dad?
come? Yeah, I could be.
Father! I run over and I hug his leg and I start crying. I missed you, Daddy. I missed you.
How would you like to replace my son, Chris?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Where'd that guy go that needed an answer to the trivia?
Can I
Which
step
guy?
up and answer?
Yeah, sure.
So Susan Ross dies by licking envelopes that were sending out wedding invitations, and the glue on the envelopes was actually toxic. So she sat there doing hundreds of them and died due to toxic
I
glue
know-
from envelopes.
I knew it was something stupid.
It's so good. It's actually really
Yeah.
good. So you are a Deku scrub for the rest of the dungeon now.
That's all I need to
which
be.
is, and Peter Grifter thinks you're very cool.
You know what? This is the good ending for me as far as I'm concerned.
I don't even need to play Tears of the Kingdom now.
We've got the whole experience. I'm pretty sure this is the story right here. Everybody else roll a d20 for me.
15.
Got 11.
15, Bowtie, 11, Michael, and Annabelle.
17.
17. So Annabelle next year. All right, here we go. Question 2. Where's my questions? Question 2. This sitcom has won the most Emmy Awards over any other sitcom with a resounding 37.
What the hell is it called? Not What the hell is the one that's like supposed to come before Friends?
Acquaintances?
Real homies. come
Friends with
their
benefits.
Oh my god, what the hell is? I don't even know if this is the right one, but I just know that this is the one that people like say is the best sitcom of all time, and it's the one that like it's like all the stuff before Friends happens. No, it's all the it's all the ones before.
That's So Raven.
No. Hold on. Let me just read it.
24, starring Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, 22 Jump Street.
It's the no.
That was my
okay,
favorite
so
sitcom.
It's the one that like happens before the Seinfeld universe, but they're like in the same universe or something.
In the same Earth.
Yeah. No, like they're the same characters in both of the sitcoms. One just happens before the other one. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I've never seen it, but I've heard people just talk really highly of it.
What do you think it is?
I literally can't remember what it's called. Can I look up that? What's the sitcom that comes before Seinfeld? Is that allowed?
Chat. You know what? I'm gonna leave it up to the mercy of chat.
Mercy of Chad?
Uh-oh.
Chat, what do you think?
This isn't important, so chat's gonna not let me do it. But yeah, it literally happens in the Seinfeld universe with all the same characters, but it's beforehand. Because it has Kramer in it.
Hey, Jerry.
This one literally has Kramer in it before he was supposedly in. What's up? Brother, you're in the call. That doesn't count.
We got 2 shores. Okay, go for it. Paul. Thank you, Freeze. Can you say it like a Deku scrub?
It's Frasier.
That's pretty much how he sounds in the game, right? That's what happens when he starts to go scrub.
I want
The answer is
somehow that question was the first result on Google. It was just like, oh, the one you're thinking of is Frasier, and I'm like, okay, Google, that's kind of weird.
Frasier's from the Seinfeld universe?
I'm pretty sure.
think it is.
Yeah, it has Kramer in it. That's what I've heard. And people like say it's amazing, and it still holds up today, which I don't fucking believe. I think that's a bold-faced lie. But people like rave about it like they did about Breaking Bad, except it wasn't bad.
Did Frasier cook meth?
I hope so.
They were cooking something else.
I need to know, did Frasier Crane cook meth?
All right, Keen. Is it Frasier?
Frasier is indeed the correct answer.
Hey, Lamar.
We will go to...
I have approximate knowledge of most things.
Of most things. We're going to Bowtie next, I think it was, with 15.
Can I look at Peter and say, but I've already answered a question correctly?
You have? What? Did you?
I did.
I think...
He did. He answered it for me earlier.
I talked about
you did
Susan
the envelope
Ross,
thing.
The envelope thing?
I don't know who that is.
You asked a question about a Seinfeld character?
Yeah. But that wasn't for you.
You just said we had to answer a question correctly, and I did.
Answer this question correctly. How many bullets do I have in my gun right now?
I don't know. I need to know the kind of gun.
And how fast would it be for me to pull it out? And put one between your eyes?
You're not supposed to pull it out in public. My parents told me that.
Bowtie,
Apparently
I
you're
didn't
not
even
supposed
get
to kill
a
people.
trivia question. I lost 10 damage. You should be careful.
To be fair, you did try and fucking ninja star toenails into people, so I think that one's on you.
I'll tell you what. If you give me 5 gold, I'll let it slide.
Do I have gold?
Everybody at the beginning has 10. Yeah.
10 gold in the beginning.
You said to put it down in your sheet earlier, and you didn't do that. But I don't think any of us did because we don't have permission to mess with our sheet.
Yeah, we can't mess with our sheet. Embarrassing. Sad.
I'm sorry. So you have 10 gold.
Yeah, why not? I'll give you 5. I'm all for bribing the corrupt police.
God bless you. Yes, of course. This one has already answered me a question. I suppose that means we get to move on to the next one.
I love Al.
Looks at Giuseppe.
I love Al Capeter.
I'm just flexing, still holding it.
Yeah. You're just showing
Are you
off your
ready for
gains
your-
in the background.
You flex it, and it's making Peter very jealous. Are you ready for your question?
I am ready for some Trimbalone. Yes, sir.
Another question about Seinfeld or Frasier?
No idea what Michael's referencing.
Trimbalone is an anabolic steroid.
Of course, you'd know that.
Wonderful.
Let's see. So, question 4 here. Oh, let me find the questions. Question 4. How many castaways were on Gilligan's Island? Was it 1? Was it A, 5? B, 2, 3, 7, or D, 10?
When I
there
was
are
a young
4
boy and
people
shooting
in the
up.
backyardigans.
My father.
Whenever I was shooting up, they would put on some TV. They would put on a little bit of that Me TV. If you've heard of it. And if I recall
I
correctly,
think I played that bowling. Yeah.
if I recall correctly, there was the amount of muscles that I have in my bicep, which is 7.
Holy crap.
That's a lot of biceps.
That's a lot of bicep. Yeah, 7's the correct answer. Say, that's pretty good. You have a good noggin on you.
I can get you some Trimbalone too if you want some. It'll make that cut go by just A-okay.
As long as you don't care about your penis.
It's not your penis, it's your balls that shrink.
I don't have either one of those.
Nothing wrong
Same
being all
here.
shaft, no balls.
All shaft
I
here.
lost it.
Dad, what's a penis?
Oh, penis.
I'm not going to teach you that.
Fair.
I want you to be wildly surprised by the world.
Oh. Like gas.
Don't they teach you anything in school anymore?
What school, Dad?
Come on, let me teach you something. Get over here.
Only the public school that's got a dodgeball
You
and
start
some
beating
gun
me?
and break in.
I'm just kidding. Let me show you the way out of here, shall I?
Before we go, I hear you have a great laugh.
I do?
Would you mind laughing for us?
Sure, I would love to laugh for you. And he goes to laugh and goes, yeah.
Lovely.
Was it as good as what they said?
Even better.
God bless. Now let's get you out of here. And then you just hear like a soft little like quartet of like jazz just kind of like na 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 na. As you kind of start walking away and you just kind of leave behind Piven's body.
Piven's not dead.
He's very dead.
He's just missing 4 toenails and also has a bullet wound.
Yeah, he got shot.
And 10 fingernails. Don't
There you
forget
go.
we took
You
those.
don't die immediately when you get shot, Keen.
Are you sure?
Can I
Depends on where you get
resuscitate? Can I
As
resuscitate
somebody
him?
who has been stabbed,
You
in
got
real
shot to the
life,
heart, and you're too late.
Oh, well, yeah, hard shot's gonna, yeah.
What if I like give him CPR?
What if I make love a bad
Can
name?
can Frieza roll like a What is that? There's
Medicine
no
check.
health check in here or medicine check because I want to see if he can catch a disease.
Freeze, catch a
poisoning?
disease.
Can I have a very wide mouth. Can I like give him super CPR? I'll roll for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, bet.
All right, put your mouth on Varathia's mouth.
What would I be rolling? Would it be wait? Where's my cord? Where's my shit?
Would it be arcane or nature maybe?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Okay, I have +0 nature, so all right, just a straight roll then.
I got a buy roll.
I got a 10.
Yeah, you kind of go to put your gaping mouth right over Pivid's like mouth, but it's so big that it kind of encompasses both his nose and his mouth, so it does exactly the opposite of kind of what you want it to do. And as you breathe in, it kind of cuts off all of like these, kind of just oxygen supply in general, and he starts to suffocate.
I got this. I'm gonna put him in the circle of gains. Then I'm gonna put a cleansing circle around him.
Go ahead and read the ability.
The mage casts a circle big enough for one target. While inside the circle, the target receives 10 HP at the start of their turn and automatically passes psychological saving throws. Cleansing circle lasts for 2 rounds. Once a target steps outside the circle, it will dissipate. Uses twice per dungeon.
You put it over Pivid's body, and he begins to heal a little bit.
Do his muscles get bigger?
I would say that his muscles get like slightly bigger.
I start slowly reaching for a 5th toenail.
What is wrong with you?
Why are my toenails, man?
Feet? Feet?
This is like a nightmare. Like, holy shit, it's a fucking horror
Poor Pivot.
scenario. Why would you do this?
This is like the worst thing you could do to me right now.
You ever get resurrected from the dead just for some asshole to steal your fucking toenails?
No feet, many feet. Yes, feet. Feet are good.
Post feet.
Love feet.
You need those to walk.
Post feet.
Feet loom.
You know where you can find
meanwhile-
feet on my page at Unqualified Adults with Dice. Listen to my podcast.
So since Peter Griffin and I are pretty tight, or Peter Grifter,
Yeah.
would it be possible for me to say, hey, since I gave you that gold and that was worth a little bit more than the cost of that question, is there any way you could hook me up with an extra gun?
You want a gun?
Yeah, you never know. It's the mean streets. You never know what could happen out here. It'd be nice to have a little protection.
Sure. You give me the rest of the 5 gold, and I'll hand my gun right over to you.
Can I make sure you got bullets in that gun first?
Yeah, of course. And he kind of just like shows you. He opens up the chamber, shows you that there's 4 bullets in it, and they.
Nice. Yeah, here you go. Hands over the gold.
There you go. Pleasure doing business with you.
You as well.
While this is going on, can I stealth roll to like yoink his wallet?
Peter's
sure.
wallet?
Yeah, Peter's wallet.
I really am going to enjoy when Freeze gets shot again.
Yeah, I really should be dead by
Bro's
now.
about to
And the
get
fact
capped
that I'm
4
not,
times.
How much health do you have, Freeze?
I rolled a 19, and then +2 makes it 21.
Yeah, you kind of sneak in his back wallet and his back pocket and grab his wallet right out without him noticing at all.
Bet.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm having a good day.
Oh no!
Oh,
Stream pause.
broken.
Oh, did my
Rocket.
thing?
Uh,
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
It says
He's died.
swap to your application or what?
Oh.
Did that fix it? Okay, that was odd.
Yeah, we're all good.
I'm not sure what happened.
Oh wait, what happened to? Let's see. Oh, I just gotta get bow tie
I
back.
say now I'm keen. I am the Marth
Freeze is
boy.
right.
I am the dungeon now.
We did it, Brian.
And so remind me what everybody is doing right now.
I just got a
Just
gun.
Yep.
I'm
Dippin's
I'm
just
inspecting
reviving in a
Pivot's games.
circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Freeze is
still
probably heading
standing
back for
there trying to
toenails.
intimidate everybody.
I just yoinked the man's wallet, so I guess I'm just walking back to the rest of the group.
And Pivot, you feel kind of some life come back into you. What do you do?
Fucking like moves his fucking toes and realizes he's missing another toenail.
Yeah. I'm
Fucking
keeping
starts
that
trying to
bit
crawl
put it
away
on my back
from-
pocket, by the way. That's where I put it.
Oh my god.
Pivot, wait until the circle of gains does its work, broski.
Get him to stop taking my toenails. Then.
Since Michael resurrected Pivot, or sorry, since Giuseppe resurrected Pivot, would that mean that he did a dead lift?
I would say so, yeah.
I always
probably.
lift my homies up from the dead.
And like as you say that, he's like, remember that one time that we stole from JFK's grave? And then he kind of like looks at the camera.
I remember that time that I shot JFK.
Just looks at the camera like Office style. Just
I was told his head just did that on his own.
Anyways, you knuckleheads follow me. I'll show you to the next place. And he kind of starts like walking down the street into the sunset.
Do we follow him?
If you want to.
Do you guys
Let's
want
do
to follow
it.
him? Okay, sure. We'll just follow Peter Griffin.
Later.
I'll start like Ziz posing and following behind him.
Beautiful.
I'm making those little
and-
Deku boop 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 sounds as I'm walking. Boop, 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 boop.
And as you kind of have been walking for like a little while, Peter's like, all right, just a little bit further here, and we are going to get to the place. The place.
does it
We're going to get you guys out of here.
is it a building that says the place on it?
No, it's a card shop.
So it's a
Cod?
card
They're
shop
serving
with
fish?
words,
Fish,
the
fish.
place on it.
Card.
Yeah, like Atlantic
Cod.
Cod. We're in Quahog.
Like Call of Duty.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't
No.
understand your accent.
Playing cards.
I love playing COD on my free time, of course.
Yeah, Warzone. Am I right?
So it's a building.
I'm more
that
of a
says
Halo
playing
guy.
cards, right?
You're not playing any games there, mister. And he kind of like looks down at Freeze. Just sit in that wheelchair and let me wheel you along.
Totally forgot you're in a wheelchair.
Marth's Dungeon episode 36. Freeze.
I
gets strapped
genuinely
to something
forgot
and
I was in
dragged
the
along.
wheelchair. Yeah.
Peter Grifter wheels you into this card shop, and there's like a very like uninterested man who's definitely working for under minimum wage, just kind of sitting at a front desk of the card shop, and he has like a bunch of cards underneath him.
I go up to the man and I ask him what his tastiest card is.
What?
Your tastiest card, man.
Like expensive?
The tastiest, yeah. Like the best. The
Zesty. She wants the swass.
I would like to pull out my Magic the Gathering cards, and I would like to ask how much he'll give me for my Sliver Queen.
I will give you 1 copper.
Gonna have to pass. Sorry.
That's the best I can
so
do.
about your tastiest card.
Yeah. And he kind of like goes down and starts fiddling with a couple of things. And he takes out a card by the name. Hold
How
on
do you
now.
not know
Hold
Magic?
on.
It's Black Lotus.
It is Black
Pick-
Lotus. Yes.
Pick any famous Magic the Gathering card, Keen.
No. There's a very specific card.
It's not Black.
Is it
Lotus
Underground
anymore.
Sea?
There's a
He
more
pulls out
expensive
the
one,
card.
Black Lotus, yeah.
He pulls out the card. The Harbinger of Galactic Overloading Doom, Qualador number 32.
Is that some kind of Yurguro?
We only
I'm
sell
gonna-
Yu-Gi-Oh
I'm gonna
cards
try to
here.
snatch it from him and just shove it in my mouth.
Does this guy sell Legend of Zelda objects and items?
Let me roll for this. Keen. I want to snatch it out of his mouth.
Does this man have-
To shove it in my mouth?
Is there an
Okay, go ahead and roll a dex.
is there an
I said the
ocarina?
tastiest card. Fuck you! I got a 21.
Yeah, you do it and just whoosh, and it goes right into your
I
mouth.
Start chewing on it.
Yeah, and it kind of feels like it just kind of like mushes up and like ink is just kind of going down your throat, and it feels really bad and tastes like
Oh
cardboard.
god, I'm gonna ink.
I'll walk up to the counter and say, "What PSA do you rate these?" And I'll just put my arm there.
Whoa, bro, you lift.
Does this guy have?
What are you doing in a card shop?
I don't know. These people said I should be here. They said they got Trenbolone. And I was like, Trin bro, I'll take it.
That is incorrect. We have not been blown.
Yet.
Listen, I don't know who you guys are, but I'm starting the tournament in a couple of minutes, and this one just stole a card from me. I'm gonna call the cops.
I'm gonna spit it back out, all wadded up and just nasty, after I've been chewing on it. And I'm gonna put it on the counter, and I'm gonna go, "Sir, you lied to me. This was disgusting. I asked for your tastiest card. I want my money back."
Yeah, I want my money back too.
You didn't buy anything.
That'll be 10 gold.
What? No, you owe me 10 gold.
All right. And he starts he gets his phone and starts dialing 911.
Can the three of us just slowly creep away from Annabelle?
You just hear my wheelchair squeaking as I slowly back up.
I'm gonna slap the phone out of his hand.
Oh, great.
Oh, so we're doing assault too.
Can I record this for my social media?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and
put
record
on
it.
World Star.
And as you kind of slap this man's hand, the phone just kind of falls out of his hand, and it just Peter Grifter starts kind of getting riled up. He's like, "Yeah, I don't want no trouble now," and so he kind of just runs comedically and jumps out through the a glass window and kind of just Family Guy death poses on the ground, and then through the open window appears a man with a very, very large set of hair.
Oh god.
He says, "What's going on here?"
She did it.
My buddy Yugs wouldn't be very happy about this one.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't lie to people about your tastiest card.
All right, who's this Joker?
No, the Joker's from a different franchise.
And he starts shuffling cards in his deck out of a dual disc. And he's like, "All right, which one of you's gonna go toe to toe with me?"
Passionately, I find Magic the Gathering to be more.
I'm in a wheelchair. Was that a dig?
All right, get this one out of here.
Was that a fucking
get him out of
dig?
here.
Are you making fun of me because I can't use my toes?
You're really gonna make fun of
Do I
someone
have
in
to
a
leave a
wheelchair?
bad review on
I
Yelp
think
about
you
your
need to
business?
leave.
And
The
then
man
also-
can't walk.
He can't stand up for himself. Leave him alone.
I'm literally disabled and neurodivergent, and you're making fun of me?
What kind of Shadow Realm did you go to?
The Lost
The one where they
Forest.
take your legs, obviously.
Oh, you must be a pretty good duelist, eh?
No.
Fucking
No, or he wouldn't have
bozo.
lost his legs.
Fucking bozo. All right, hey, point. Is you're gonna give this guy his money back, eh?
He's gonna give me my money back for this untasty card he sold me.
No, I don't think so. And he opens up a flip phone, a really old flip phone, and starts dialing 911.
I am going to use Goated with the Sauce.
Okay, read that for the chat.
I'm gonna I bust it down sexual style, and I have to roll a seduction check on this man.
Okay. Yep.
If the
with
result is a
very
1 through
large
5,
noggin.
you turn into a quirked up white boy for 3 turns.
Yeah.
6 through 10, your party members all get splashed with hot sauce, dealing 1d4 and forcing them to attack you on their next turn. 11 to 15, you deal 1d6 searing mental damage to the monster. 16 to 19, you deal 1d10 mental damage to all monsters in the fight and gain +1 permanently to sauce damage. 20 or higher, and the monsters all take 1d20. All monsters must roll a Sigma saving throw of 11 or higher, or become infatuated, and you gain +2 to all sauce damage.
So what mechanically happens when I turn into a quirked up white boy? Because I rolled a 5.
Joey Wheeler. Oh boy, I can't say that.
Pardon?
Did Keen jot down some truly heinous shit?
Oh boy. It's Giuseppe Wheeler.
Very different. Completely.
No copyright infringement to Reno.
That's my name.
Oh, you think that you're a pretty quirked up white boy, huh?
No.
Go to with the sauce. All right, I'm just gonna dial. It just goes to dial 911, and you're just a quirked up white boy now.
Can I just like wheelchair up to Joey and like look up at him with my cool little deco eyes and just be like, "Do you have games on your phone?"
He says, "No, buzz off, kid."
I'm not a bee. I can't buzz.
I love how this is the second call 911 has gotten from this shop.
I wheel away
so
sadly.
Can't believe it. First he lost his legs, then he lost his parents.
Now you don't got
And,
games on your phone for him?
Oh.
And the police just start to arrive on the scene.
I'm flexing in the foreground, and in the background it's just all this commotion.
Just this one over here. And he kind of he points to Annabelle.
Listen, it can't be me. I'm just a quirked up white boy, goated with the sauce.
Get her out of here! Get him out of here! And the police kind of just put you in cuffs and start walking you to the cruiser.
They freaks for real, for real.
Do they? I am going to shapeshift.
Okay. What would you like to shapeshift into?
Into a 1 foot tall, quirked up white boy goated with the sauce. And the cuffs just slip right off.
She's
of
just
me.
a little guy!
And I just book it back to the store at 0.5 mile an hour.
That was a pretty clever one. You like Duel Monsters?
Are they
I think
tasty?
Pocket Monster's better.
Get this guy out of here! Get him out of here! And then the police come to put some cuffs on you.
No, hey.
Listen, they don't fit. I am 1 foot tall. You can imagine how.
Oh no
skinny
no
my
no! For
arms are.
on pivot
Oh,
on
okay.
pivot.
Make sure to get his legs too. You don't want him walking away.
Yeah, you just have like. Do you have any toenails left?
I've only taken 5 of them. So
only
he's got,
5
he's
of
got,
them.
No
taken.
fingernails though.
He's
All
got-
fingernails.
Was it all on the same foot?
he's got one foot with all his toenails and 1 foot without any.
And no fingernails whatsoever.
Yes.
Brothia,
has
stomp
been
down on
fucking
your other
mutilated.
foot and let the blood squirt out of the no toenail foot onto the cops' eyes. Then you can make your sick escape. This is all part of my brilliant
Yeah,
plan to
use
help
the
you.
blood to also help the cuff slip off. Just
Do you really
Yeah.
Make a kung fu reference?
I'm gonna kung fu.
And Giuseppe Wheeler kind of just like turns to the rest of the party and is like, "All right, you know what? I'll let you some of yous duel with me, but I gotta ask you some questions first. Don't you want to duel monsters
I didn't
with
study
me?"
for the test.
I do like to play the games.
I do enjoy the taste of cards.
Then
That's
I don't
what.
know that
That's
nerd
not what they're
shit.
meant for. Everybody, give me a d20 roll.
15.
15.
I got a 2.
16.
I dropped a
Okay.
1.
All right, first we're going with System Freeze
Fuck.
here. All right, Freeze. Question 1.
Hit me up. What's up?
Ooh. Let's see, question 1 here. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds was a remarkably different show than the original Season 1 Duel Monsters. Many of its duels focused on characters playing Yu-Gi-Oh! While riding around with this vehicle.
Motorcycles?
That is correct.
Games on motorcycles.
That is correct.
Hey,
Children's
and
games
might
on
I
motorcycles, baby.
Yo,
Absolutely wild that that's my question. Let's go.
feels targeted.
I don't know what to tell you. You just had the highest roll. You got a little lucky.
Look at my face of joy right now. I'm so happy. I'm so stoked.
That's
So overjoyed.
Scary. It's
I really don't like
My
how many
little
Zelda
brother
things
gave
you
this
own.
to me as a gift like fucking 6 years ago. I still have it. Just hanging out.
You did a very good job on it.
Thank you. I'll tell him you said that.
I can't wait to meet your brothers someday.
I don't think he knows who you are, but I'm sure you'd like.
Yeah, I don't really know like very much about them either, but they seem really cool. They seem nice.
Thank you.
Next is Bowtie. Are you ready for your question?
Are the cops still around?
They're kind of just getting pivot into the vehicle now.
So they're not looking my way, right?
No.
So I say to Giuseppe, the duelist Giuseppe, not our Giuseppe. Is there any way we could skip this question and then I lift up my shirt a little bit to show him the gun?
You could try it, bozo. Go on, give it a shot.
Can I roll a intimidation check?
Sure.
It's 16.
A 16. So you kind of he does feel a little bit intimidated. He's like, whoa. Is that a real gun?
Yeah, it's a real gun. It's got real bullets in it too.
All right, well, listen. I have to ask you questions.
Maybe you give me a nice, easy one, huh?
Joey Wheeler.
All right, well,
face down
let
the
me
barrel
look
of a
through
gun
these,
in the actual show. I'm calling bullshit. He would be
let me
afraid of the
look
gun.
through the. Let me look through the and he gives you like a quick like oh and he goes to attack you. This is actually just one of his things. Let's see, where is it? He is a master of fisticuffs, and so regardless of what you do to him, no matter how many times you attack him, in whatever way you attack him, you will always lose and take 16 physical damage.
So that's if I attack him?
Yes.
Like, what if I use a gun? Do the fisticuffs cut through gun?
You literally can't hurt him.
Okay.
He just he cannot be damaged in this way through actual fighting.
Well, then
this is the Joey Wheeler.
I guess I'm left with a question then.
I'll find you a nice easy question.
Good. Like the sound of that.
Let's see.
Ask him about what Yu-Gi-Oh was originally about in the manga before they released the card game.
This one looks pretty. This is probably the second. Well, it might actually be the easiest question. In competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, how many life points do you and your opponent begin a match with?
Is it different in competitive? What?
Can you define competitive?
Wait, what?
Like TCG, OCG, like the actual card game that people play. Tournament-wise.
I got two answers in my head, and I'm trying to figure out which one. I'm pretty sure it's either 4 or 8. I'm gonna say 8,000.
8,000 is the correct answer.
Hey,
All right,
bada bing, bada boom,
you are a
forget
true
about
duelist.
it.
I don't want to duel this guy. Get him out of here. He's not. I mean, he's too good for me. He's too
I got
good,
that blue
right?
eyes white privilege. What can I say? Walks away cool.
Perfect. Question. Who's next here? Who's next? We got question number 3 is for Annabelle. You're going to be getting Bowtie's question. Okay, question 2. Much of Yu-Gi-Oh! Focuses heavily on the premise of friendship. Kazuki Takahashi, the series creator, hid the Japanese term for friendship in the names of these two main characters of the show. Who were they?
What?
Could you repeat the question just for me? I wasn't listening.
Can you just repeat the question, Keem? That was
Yeah,
a lot.
much of Yu-Gi-Oh! Focuses heavily on the premise of friendship. Kazuki Takahashi, the series creator, hid the Japanese term for friendship in the names of two of the main characters of the show. Who were they?
This would be real helpful if I watched anything other than the American version of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sure this would be real easy if I knew if I watched, the Japanese version, because then it would just be obvious. I could just say the Japanese word for friendship, but I have no clue who the fuck their English characters are. So my first answer, I need to give 2 answers, right?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean,
What do you
oh?
mean,
What-
your next answer?
No,
I got 2 answers
There's
for you.
2.
One of them
So I have
might
to
be
name
correct.
both people or just one of them?
Yes. Yep, both people.
So my first
She just starts
one,
fucking machine gunning answers until she gets the right one.
My first one is, of course, Tristan. Of course,
Mhm.
you know, obviously.
Yep.
And my second answer is whatever the hell the name of that spiky-haired bitch with the winged dragon of Ra.
Which one? Wait, with oh, you mean Merrick?
Merrick. I was gonna say Marth, but I was just like, that's a different series.
So
Merrick.
I'm pretty sure half the characters are spiky-haired bitches.
With the winged dragon of Ra? No, I don't think so.
We got Tristan and Merrick. And that is
Incorrect.
incorrect. It is Joey and Yugi. Yujo. Unfortunate. We will see if somebody will be joining you here. The last question is for bisexual.
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe, Giuseppe. Let's see. Question number 4 here. Let me find my questions back up. Question 4. How many Millennium items were there in season 1?
I have not watched Yu-Gi-Oh at all. I don't know. So I'm going to use the funny thing, I'm going to use knowledge of the ancients to consult the gods of the games. And if the mage does not know the answer to a trivia question, they can ask the ancients chats for an answer. Mage must pick an answer from chat.
What was the
Use
question
those
again?
twice for dungeon.
I will just leave it to chat and probably not the contestants, though.
But if I put
The
in
question,
chat,
however-
do I count?
No.
Chat, how many Millennium items were there in season 1 of, I guess, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, how many Millennium items?
Please help me.
An error
In
occurred
chat.
because Streamlabs desktop closed. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I mean,
Breeze is gone forever.
yeah, okay.
Someone that's not a contestant, please.
The ancients are rather quiet today.
Okay, I'll take Tori
7.
Kuno's. I'll take Tori
What
Kuno's
show
answer.
were you watching?
Tori
for?
Kuno has my back. 7.
Are you back?
Yes, you are back
7.
indeed. We're going with 7. That is the correct answer,
I was gonna say
baby.
that-
Let's go.
It's
The
been a
gods
long
of the
time.
game
That didn't
saved me.
sound far off. It had
There's
to be
7
around
in
that
total.
area.
I thought that they
In
weren't
the
all
first
presented
season,
in the
there's
first
not.
season.
Not in the first season. There isn't 7.
Season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh. Yes.
All 7 are shown?
Well,
I
think they just.
Yes, there's.
I think
Or
there's
all 7
no-
are-
they
I'm
basically
talking
say
about
there's
Duel
7, right?
Monsters. What's that?
I was gonna say, I think they just say there's 7, right? And then like they don't actually show all of them, but they say
That's-
that they're all.
No, you said in the first season. You can't just say, "Oh, there's 7" and not show them. That doesn't count. I'm calling bullshit on.
Well,
this.
if there's a guy in the season who's just like, yeah, there's like 7 of them, then like, yeah.
But they don't show them.
They did. Okay, so I mean, if you're talking about season one is like
You said
pretty
Key,
ancient.
You said season 1.
Yes, season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh. So
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Duel Monsters. I didn't say Duel Monsters season 1. Okay, so let's get into the specifics
Yeah,
here.
I'm
All right,
calling bullshit
season
on
1
this
of
question,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Keen,
There's season
'cause you
0
always
Yu-Gi-Oh.
do
Okay,
this.
which is before the entire show starts. Right. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh that has nothing to do with Duel Monsters. And then you have season 1, which is Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Monsters. And then season 2, what do you got? You got Yu-Gi-Oh GX. That is the next season. If you want to say, okay, if I said specifically how many Millennium items were there in season 1 Duel Monsters, that would be different.
Can me and other Giuseppe
Rigged.
like flex
Okay,
together
wait,
and say cope
I
and
do have to
see?
say,
Okay, A, you got the question correct. B, I'm right in this.
wait,
not
It's okay.
right.
The entire series is one season?
that's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
Like, that's
Keen,
not one season. That's
you
one
literally
series.
That's one
GX
series.
is a whole new like
Question
show.
wrong,
That's a
and we're
different
like, No,
series.
this is the
That's
season.
a different show.
You
just in the
phrased
same,
the
like,
question
franchise.
Wrong.
Because I remember
Yeah.
from Netflix, there were like 5
There are like
seasons
4
posted
billion
of the
seasons of
original
like
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yugi's run
Just
in
base
fucking
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh.
phrased
Can me
the
and other
question
Giuseppe
wrong,
flex
Steve.
together and then say Season Cope to the other contestants?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Then I flex with other Giuseppe. Season Cope.
Wait, I
says
think
Rip
we're learning
Bozo,
that Keen just
season
doesn't
1.
understand what a season is what we're coming out of this
Keen's
with.
favorite
It was the
card
full
game
season of
he's
Yu-Gi-Oh!
incorrect about.
The full series, sure.
Not season
Season
1.
I can't believe season 1 of Breaking Bad just ended a few years back, and now that Better Call Saul was season 2, it's like, it's not how that works.
Season 1.
So, give me... So, Annabelle, you're the only one that is going to be fighting Giuseppe Wheeler. You need to buy some cards.
What?
You need to buy some cards in order to duel him with. Yes.
Can I? So I still have Varathia's 5th toenail.
Yeah.
Can I paint a little like Blue Eyes White Dragon on it and give that to Annabelle to use as a card?
Sure.
I do that. How do I have to roll something to make it like really convincing?
Yeah, give me like a dex check.
Bet. Okay. What's my dex? Dex plus 2. Okay. I rolled a 7, so plus 2 would be 9.
Yeah, so you make like a not so very apparent Blue Eyes card, and kind of hand it over to Annabelle.
I'm gonna put my hand out and I'm gonna say, "Let me borrow your gun real quick."
I don't have a gun.
Who has the gun? Wasn't I?
Bowtie has a gun.
Oh,
He bought it.
Well, then I hold my hand out to Bowtie and ask, "Let me borrow your gun real quick."
You better compliment my drawing, or you're gonna see this face crying, just fucking bawling right here.
I'm busy this week.
What?
Walks away.
Listen, I'm trying to set a Kaiba him and just point a gun at Joey Wheeler. All right, let me use your gun. I won't use any bullets. Just let me.
Duelist to duelist, I can't let you do that. The heart of the cards are telling me I can't trust you with my gun.
I like that Bowtie was concerned I might try to fuck him over, and here he is.
I'm not even gonna fuck you over. I just wanna shoot this man, and then you can have it right back.
I tell you what, I take off 2 of the toenails of Varathia's that I had implanted in my gauntlets, and I give them to Freeze to paint for cards for Annabelle.
Can I roll to paint? Wait, you mean fingernails?
More cards.
Because he still has like 5 toenails.
Oh, you gave me a couple of his toenails.
I gave you fingernails. I didn't give you toenails.
Oh, in that case, yeah, I'll take 2 of the fingernails out. I still got 8 fingernails.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll Dex to draw Blue Eyes White Dragons on the fingernails for Annabelle. All right.
Yeah.
First one is a 6 plus 2 is an 8, so that's probably not very good. 17 plus 2 is 19.
So you're just drawing a picture of a Blue Eyes?
Yeah, I'm trying to make like a counterfeit Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes White Dragon card out of a fingernail from Varathia.
Okay, System Freeze, really quickly, give me the full text of what it says in the box for Blue Eyes.
Off of my dome?
Yes.
This card is not as cool as Red Eyes, but if you play this card, you win right here, right now. And also Sedekaiba hits the gritty for Ukraine.
Perfect. And yeah, it looks very convincing.
Nice.
And I just very slyly pass that to Annabelle, and I give a little wink like, good luck, kiddo.
I play Blue Eyes on the field because it's a 1-star monster with 3,000 attacks.
That's right, I made it a 1-star monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of just put Blue Eyes out in the field as a 1-star monster, and Giuseppe Wheeler kind of just like turns around. He says, "Judge!" And a very like fat, kind of just like old-looking man kind of comes out and grabs a hold of the card and says,
"So for context, the one I put out was the one that looks the most convincing. I didn't put out the crappy one where he like smudged it after he drew it."
So he looks at the picture and he's like, oh, I mean, the picture is incredibly convincing. I do think that is Blue Eyes, but however, and he kind of looks at the text that System Freeze put on it, and he says, but this is all wrong. This has to be like the actual card. It has to say, this legendary dragon is a powerful engine of destruction, virtually invincible. Very few faced this awesome creature and lived to tell the tale.
No.
It also is it's also a 1-star creature.
Yeah,
for
it
some
was a
reason?
limited print.
That's not tournament legal.
I was there. We went to a convention and like an official Yu-Gi-Oh booth was there, and they're like, "Hey, here's like a limited print," and Annabelle bought it, and I was like, "Wow, you're so lucky to get this cool limited print just randomly."
Persuade him to tell him it's just in Swahili. That's why it looks like it's in English, but it just doesn't make any sense.
You no.
I can't persuade him that this is a real card.
No, I mean it's pretty apparent that it's not a real card.
It's just in a different language. That's why it looks. That's why it doesn't make any sense when you read it.
It's just in a limited edition print. It's legit. It's fine. It's a special version.
See, I would absolutely go along with you if it wasn't so specific in tournaments that you had to have legal cards to actually play Yu-Gi-Oh. Like if the text is even slightly different, they don't let you play it.
If I go into a tournament, they're not going to let me use a card that's in a different language that's an official print?
Yes.
Also, this isn't a tournament. It's a 1v1.
You have to be able to read it if it's in a different language.
Yeah, can I persuade
in a
him
tournament.
that I know Swahili?
Is it an official like DCI? I don't know what the equivalent is.
Yeah, you're in a card shop. You're in a card shop.
Yeah, he's got you there.
That doesn't make it official.
It does. They typically for Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh, they'll use like DCI numbers or things like that.
That's stupid.
It is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna convince him that I can read Swahili. Because you should be able to use a card in a different language, or else you're fucking over people who don't know English, Keen.
Yeah,
no. You can use it. But no, so here's the thing: is you're trying to convince him it's a different language. That's the problem. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and try to roll a persuasion check to see if he believes you that it's a different language other than clear English.
Oh no, Keen rolled the nat
English?
20. Oh no.
All right. It's xenophobic on people who don't know English. I got an 18.
So apparently Swahili is not under official rules for languages it can be in.
Michael just Googled that.
Can we get a nerd debuff for Michael?
Well, there we go.
I like to think that Michael was flexing while he told the ref that.
Michael gets +2 intelligence, -2 Riz for that.
Yeah.
And the old fat judge kind of goes up to you. He's like, "Well, I didn't know that we had another Yu-Gi-Oh judge in here. Very cool. Thanks for the one, boy. I appreciate
While
that."
all this is going on, can I just like
hold
sneak
on.
behind the
You're
counter and
telling
like
me-
steal a deck?
You're telling me that the country this game was fucking made in is not a legal language?
It was made in Swaziland?
No, you're telling me Japanese is not a legal language for this card game that was
said
literally
Swahili.
created.
No.
You said Swahili.
You said Swahili.
Yes, I know. I'm talking about the actual rules.
I'm pretty sure so you can use different language like cards for like text, you have to be able to read the entirety of it for the judge though.
It's not on the
Verbatim.
approved list, Keen. I don't see Japanese on here.
Should I put my nerd glasses back on? Alright, I'll put my nerd glasses
sure,
back
go
on.
Hold on to that L Riz and then put them on.
Can I, Keen, while this is going on,
cards
can I...
printed in English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, and Portuguese can be played in any TCG territory.
Yeah.
Cards printed in Japanese, Korean, Chinese, or Asian English
OCG.
can only be played in Asian territories and are not legal for use in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Because they also
How
have
the
different
fuck
cards.
are you gonna
No, here,
tell
let me
me
explain this to you.
that
I
you
mean, if you really
cannot
want me to explain
use-
this to you, I will explain this to you. So they have different cards in the OCG. That is the reason. Like, cards sometimes will exist in the OCG that don't in the TCG. They have, like, a different system entirely, a different ban list. That's, like, they're completely different worlds in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh!
What format is she playing in right now? Uh-oh.
TCG.
Oh.
That's
That
for
is
up you.
xenophobic. Then.
No, I don't know if like do you all have the same thing? Like, I know
Okay,
Magic
that's
has
good.
like legacy, modern, standard.
Hold on, let me
Commander.
just get your cameras back.
Is Varathia gone for good, or?
Yeah, I think Varathia dropped because he got taken away in a police vehicle.
Veroth's gone
That's
forever.
unfortunate. I still had 5 more. Damn, I still had 5 more toenails I wanted to yoink.
Sorry, what was the question?
Does my 18 pass, or am I just full of shit?
Well, if you're trying to convince him that it's Swahili, he goes yes, and then says you can't play the card.
I just look at him and I stare daggers at him, and I put out my second best looking blue eyes white dragon that is also a 1-star monster with different text on it.
And Joey goes, "Wait, Judge, get back over here!"
Guy waddles back over.
Yeah, he waddles back over, kind of like fixes his pants. He's like, "I swear to God, like if you give me one more like a card that isn't real, like you're disqualified. You're DQ."
The worst one's coming up next.
And yeah, this one looks even worse than the other one. It's pretty clearly not a blue eyes. I think he said it was a 6+2 was the roll for it. It was like an 8.
Oh, wow.
And Joey kind of just like lifts up his like hand. He's like, I got like Exodia on the first draw anyways. Like, I just okay. I mean, it doesn't matter, I suppose.
Really feels like we put a lot of time into arguing about this for absolutely no payoff.
I was gonna say there's certain rules around like
I love just
if you actually just went to
semantics. All right.
If you went to go buy the best, you literally went that card that you chewed up and spit out is actually like your win condition. You just had to buy that. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do.
I go over. I uncrumple it from the counter.
It's too late. It's too late.
It's never too late. Apologize.
Joey Wheeler.
While he's
Sorry,
investigating
Giuseppe.
My second counterfeit card. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick it up.
You go to pick it up, and Giuseppe Wheeler kind of just like unbuttons his shirt and like just hits you with the fucking knuckle duster and deals 16 physical damage to you. So realistically, it's only 8. And
oh, that's right.
he's just like, no hard feelings. That's just the way it is. I don't got no shadow duels to bring you to. So yeah, I have to hit yous. It's just the way it is.
That's fair and reasonable.
I also want your best card.
I hand him the crumpled up soggy one I put in my mouth.
Ah. Yeesh. He like he pockets it. He's like, all right. You know what? No hard feelings. I'll bring you. How about I bring you guys out to eat?
Better not be.
As a sorry. I. How'd you know it was Olive Garden?
Olive Garden sucks. Let's
Soup
go
salad.
somewhere else.
I for one am more than happy to eat soup salad and breadsticks.
I feel too much nerd shit going through my head, and I'll take out a needle and shoot up again.
No.
I'm feeling just too much.
Olive Garden is for fake Italians, all right? We only go to real Italian places here.
The size of Michael's head swells and the glasses fall off.
I can bring you to Taco Bell.
Delicious.
How is that Italian? What?
What? Are you saying that you don't wanna?
Taco Bell is not Italian.
How about we go to Los Pollos Hermanos? Love that restaurant.
Where's the cocainer?
Yeah, sure, I can bring you there. I won't probably eat anything, though.
Has the Del Taco vibes.
And he kind of just like walks outside and like gets on a motorcycle that has like several just kind of seats to it. It looks like a fucking giant caterpillar. I stole this one from my friend Tristan. He was porking my sister, so I kind of just snapped it right out from under him. And yeah, it's a payback thing. Do you guys want to go out to eat?
Yeah, if we go to Los Pollos Hermanos, just say that I know Gus. He'll give us a discount.
Instead of getting in one of the actual seats, I'm just gonna try to sit in his same seat just behind him, and I'm just gonna be uncomfortably close.
Okay, this is happening.
It's fine.
please
because I'm
watch my
still
hair?
1 foot tall, Keenan.
It's
I'm just 1 foot
oh,
tall,
that is
but
true.
I'm
That's true.
comfortably close,
1 foot tall.
Just in his butt crack.
Ugh.
Whoa,
Oh.
Bobby.
Are the rest of you hopping on the motorcycle to go out to eat?
Yes.
I tie my wheelchair to the motorcycle, so I
Keen,
can just be in the back going wee.
Did you really just ask if Freeze was going to hop?
Yeah,
Can't
Keen.
use his legs, Keen.
I'm very sorry. That was extremely inconsiderate. I'll put you in the the little like side compartment.
Perfect. I'm all about it.
Freeze gets his own helmet.
Yeah. And he drives you off to Los Pollos Hermanos, and kind of just like does like a terrible parking job. Hits a couple of cars on the way in. He's just like, stupid motherfuckers! They don't know how to drive anymore. Am I right or am I right?
You right, dog?
He just sees this face
On
staring
God.
up at him.
All right, where are the females at?
I'm pretty sure there's some broads in this place. I'm sure there's a couple broads.
Why are you
I'll
saying
go in the restaurant.
And so yeah, sorry. What are you guys gonna do?
I suppose I'm gonna follow Giuseppe and Giuseppe into the restaurant.
Perfect.
I'll do the same.
You all can.
Can I use
Can I
the-
push Freeze?
Can I, when we go in the restaurant, can I use my giant snoz to sniff out the meth?
Absolutely.
Bet.
When we walk in, is the owner of the place also named Giuseppe?
Probably not. I wouldn't think so.
I'm gonna go
He goes
in
by
and I'm
Gus.
gonna ask what the owner's name is.
You asking like the person at the
I'm just gonna ask the first person I see, even if it's not someone who works there.
yeah, there's like an elderly woman who's just kind of like walking with a cane, and you abruptly go up to her and ask who the owner is. And she goes, I don't know. I just want to eat my chicken.
Can I get
I'm gonna
8 grilled chickens without the bun and a
You're
drink?
asking the old woman.
Yeah,
You're asking
I
the
am.
old woman. Yeah, I don't work here. I haven't worked for. And her eyes kind of cross, and one of them closes and then opens up, and then the other eyelid closes, opens back up. 40 years.
Have I sniffed
Well
out any
then,
meth?
If you're not gonna do your job, I'm just gonna report you to the manager and get you fired.
Can I offer a syringe of anabolic steroids?
Can I kill this woman?
I'm reporting you to the police.
Jesus Christ. Why are the police
She opens up an even. For some reason, there's a couple sirens.
We have almost been arrested every single interaction we've had with another human being.
They're fucking gang
wasn't
arc.
my
What is
fault.
happening?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So this time, like the sirens arrive like right as she's calling. It seems that the police have just been following you. They've been tailing you around to make sure you're not causing any more trouble.
Have I sniffed out any meth, Keen? With my tongue?
Give me a nature check.
All right, bet. What is my nature? It
Zero.
is 0. Okay. Straight roll. I got 18.
18. Yeah. So you feel like there is like the faintest smell of the methyl.
The methy.
The methy. Out back in the kitchen.
I want to sprint into the kitchen towards the meth.
You sprint into the kitchen, and as you kind of do, you bump into a very, very rotund man. Let's
What his
see.
name is.
Who kind of just like, you bounce right off his belly. He goes,
Is he a fucking blooper?
What does he have? Like several faces?
Excuse me, I'm the chicken breading inspector. I need to inspect product, and I run towards the meth. I'm staying on track. I'm getting there.
If you say so. And he just kind of like walks past you. He continues to. He has like a tray of food in his hand. He's gonna go like sit down. So yeah, you continue like sniffing out the methy, and it is coming from a barrel.
I jump into the barrel and do so much. I just keep like inhaling the meth until my fucking legs work again.
Popeye breath.
Until your legs work
Yeah,
again.
until my legs work again. I just keep inhaling.
Can we get an
How much meth are you taking?
Can we get an arcane check
As
on
much
that?
meth as it fucking takes for my legs to work.
Can we get a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, can you please give me a Constitution saving throw? Like if you're just go.
What is my Constitution?
Wait. I admittedly I've never taken meth in my life.
My Constitution is +4. All right, I've got good odds. I got
above an 18.
I got a 15, so that bounces up to 19.
Let's see, the effects of meth on your body. More seriously, frequent meth use can elicit generalized involuntary muscle twitching / tremors, as well as troublesome repetitive stereotypes. I'm not going to read the rest of that. That's all I kind of need to read. So yeah, you kind of you have like a pretty good constitution. You keep just like taking meth, and you don't really feel the effects of much of anything until like it's really, really like you've taken a lot of meth at this point. And your legs, you kind of just mistake just almost like seizure-like movement throughout your body for your legs working again. You start just shaking inside this barrel, and you fall to the ground and start convulsing very, very terribly.
Do we hear him like fall and start convulsing?
Yes.
Can I go inject anabolic steroids into him?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Uppers and more uppers. Let's
I don't think I can resist right now. Do what you want, buddy.
Now just
Yeah, let me look up the effects of
sleep.
Just
What
start
happens
pumping me
when
full of
you
shit till
mix-
everything balances out and I'm working fine.
My search history is not good. What happens when you mix meth with steroids? All right.
FBI, bring. Hello.
Is anything even gonna show?
Hope it's just one word: death.
Steroid use is often associated with methamphetamine, cocaine, and other stimulating. Oh, great. Okay, so I mean, it's just. I wonder if it has like some kind of. Yeah, go ahead and hit him with the steroids.
Okay, I inject him straight up the ass.
Phenomenal.
Oh no, he's butt chugging it.
You don't butt chug
Well,
it,
that's
you
the
inject
fastest
it in
path
the
to the
ass.
legs.
Give me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. I think you're overdosing.
Maybe
All
for
right.
a mortal man.
12 plus 4 is 16, and then 11 plus 4 is 15.
Ayo.
It's not bad. Do I live?
So, yeah, you definitely live. However, like you feel just like your body is at its limit. You begin throwing up violently on the floor, and convulsing still uncontrollably.
That's weakness leaving
it
you.
seem-
Can I go grab the police and tell them to call an ambulance?
I'm just temporarily
But not
like
for
out of the
me.
show.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead and go talk to the police.
That'll never go bad for anyone ever.
I love that police are just gonna run into this fucking meth infested fucking kitchen.
And
I've
they're
got a
just gonna
plan.
start shooting
I think we just
because
did an inadvertent drug bust.
So I go to the police officers and I say, "Hey, we need to call an ambulance. My friend appears to be overdosing on some weird blue substance combined with steroids. The steroids, I'm not sure how he got a hold of, but the blue stuff appears to have been found inside the back of the restaurant."
Oh shoot. Okay. Well, let me go check it out. I'll call an ambulance. And he kind of runs into the restaurant and goes past like the employees.
You should probably also call it into your boss too, in case it's drugs.
I think that would be a good idea. And he kind of just like runs in, sees Freeze convulsing on the floor, and he's like, "Yep, definitely meth.
Can I walk up to the
This
While
one's-
this is going on, I would like to shapeshift into a DEA agent Hank Schrader.
Okay.
And I would like to arrive on scene.
I would like to shapeshift into Gustavo Fring.
Beautiful.
And I would like to ask the employee who the owner of this establishment is.
I love that there's just a Deku scrub overdosing on meth in the kitchen, and fucking Hank Schrader and Gustavo Fring are walking in.
Okay, so...
Am I shaking like this, Keenan? Whoa!
Yeah, you're shaking real bad.
Keen, apparently your voice is delayed, by the way.
Yeah, I just fixed it. That's unfortunate. Wait, who disguised as Gus? It was Michael.
Michael.
Okay, so what the fuck? So the police officer sees the meth-infested Deku that is lying on the ground convulsing, and he kind of flips him over onto his back, and he's just like, yeah, well, job, done for that one. And then he's just like, all right, yeah, and he starts like asking around for the employees. He's like, where's your boss? Like, we need to have a talk with him. And the employee is just like very, very shaky and says, it's his name's Gus. He's not in right now.
But I am in right now.
And
I'll stand up and adjust my tie.
I'd like to go over to Freeze while this is happening, and I would like to turn him on his side in case he vomits so he doesn't asphyxiate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that is not what you do.
Oh, see, yeah, that cop just set me up to die.
Yeah, but that was the
That's
point.
what cops do. I mean, what did you expect?
Yeah, that's true.
So
I don't know how Dekus are very much not white, so it does track that the cop would attempt to end my life.
Oh no.
I'll walk up to the officer and I'll hold my hand out and say, "My name is Gustavo, but you can call me Sus."
Oh yeah, so you're the one that I need to arrest.
And why is that?
We've had some serious accusations that you are indeed the one who is peddling this methamphetamine inside your restaurant.
You and I both know the deal, and I'll hand him 5 gold.
All right, bet.
I want to come up while that's going on, and I want to say, whoa, wait a minute. That's not okay. Give me that gold right now. I take the gold from the officer. And I say, look,
oh my god,
clearly
straight.
yeah, clearly there's something going on here. I'm going to need the cordon this area off. I'm going to place this under DEA control. I'm going to need you folks to clear on out of here so the DEA can come in and work. I will take Mr. Fring into custody, and I look at Michael and I give him a small wink. And we're going to need to make sure that we confiscate all of the methamphetamine that we found here.
Yes, sir. It's so good to see you. I'm such a big fan of you. Can you do the thing, please? Please, I just have one request. Can you please do the thing for me, really quick?
Which thing you want me to do?
You know, the thing that you're really famous for online.
The thing where I say, "My name is Asax Schrader. You can go fuck yourself."
I like that. Yes, sir. That'll definitely work for me. Oh my god, it's the Among Us guy, guys. And he like goes over to his fellow coworkers.
Walt, you're looking like a sussy baka.
Oh! He's like fangirling like really heavily. It's really him. And he's like, oh yeah, I gotta call in an ambulance, right?
Yeah, you gotta call in an ambulance and again clear them out of here. We're gonna get the EA guys in here. We're gonna take care of this whole situation for you. It's a federal matter now.
Okay. And he goes outside, leaves the restaurant, and calls a hospital.
So I turn to the group. I'm like, all right, we got to get him the fuck out of here right now. Grab as much meth as you can carry, and let's go.
I'll walk up to the counter and I'll say, "Can I get 8 grilled chickens without buns?"
That's disgusting. Okay. The employee's like shaking very nervously. He's like, yeah, right away, Mr. Fring. Let's get those orders right up. Claps his hands, and the workers begin like working furiously to get your order to you.
And then whenever like they have it all set, I'll say, "Thank you for your service. I will be increasing your pay all by $2 an hour.
Woo! And he looks extremely excited while being very nervous at the same time. And he's just like, don't mess up those orders now.
So I would like it noted, I grabbed 2 pounds of meth.
Perfect.
I'll try putting it back in the barrel and then closing the barrel.
I'm just gonna take a single handful of meth and just put it in my pocket. You know, for later.
And what I would like to do, I would like to take one of those pounds of meth and I would like to use my gauntlets to pound it into a very fine powder.
Okay, perfect.
Excellent.
What are you doing with that powder?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, okay, cool. And did you put the meth back into the tubs?
Yeah.
Can't let anybody know the business.
I'm not trying to help the cops here. You kidding me?
And so the kind of like fat guy that you bumped into, System Freeze just kind of finishes up his meal and then walks out of the restaurant. And yeah, he kind of just disappears.
Wait, who finishes their meal and walks out?
The fat guy that you ran into.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I did. I'm like, Me?
Freeze
What?
miraculously is able to use his legs again, and he's feeling way better than before, guys.
Don't worry, he'll come crashing down.
So like a little bit of time passes, your food comes out, Giuseppe, and it is cooked to absolute perfection.
Okay, I'll just like stack all of them in my hand and just begin eating them.
Yeah, you got to get that meat, that
Gotta get that protein in.
absolute protein.
You're gonna get the meat sweats, bro.
And what's everybody else doing during this time?
I'm trying to get Freeze the hell out of there so that they don't discover him overdosing in the back.
All right, perfect. Yeah, the ambulance is definitely on its way. Where would you like to put Freeze? So in this area, you kind of just have like, there's like a freezer. There is like a bunch of friolators. There is like a back room where there's like an office.
I'd like to put him in the office.
Okay, perfect. You kind of
And that way,
yeah, go ahead.
I was saying that way I can stay with him and I can watch the cameras to see if they're coming in.
Perfect. Yeah, you kind of you wait out a little bit and watch the cameras, and lo and behold, some ambulances do start coming in, and they rush into the establishment.
I'm gonna go up to the counter, and I'm gonna try to flag someone down, and I'm gonna go, can I get a waffle?
Let me see. Yeah. So you flag somebody down, and they kind of like nod to you, and they're like, "Yeah, what will it be?"
A waffle?
Waffle. Okay, let me put that in. You want to make it a combo meal?
No, just a single waffle.
Just a waffle. You want any syrup with
like
that?
Just a whole stick of butter. Just a waffle.
A whole.
Stick of
Okay,
butter.
a whole stick of butter. Let me put that in. I mean, that's gonna run you a little bit more. So that is 2 gold.
Sure, and I just give him 2 gold.
All right, perfect. And so yeah, your waffle comes out, and in wonderful fashion, it is very cold by the time it gets out to you, and it has a full stick of butter just on top of it.
I just shove the whole thing in my mouth.
Pauladine
Butter
style.
wrapper and all.
Perfect. And you feel pretty good. That butter, it goes right to your soul, and it heals you it overheals you perhaps even for 1 HP. All that
It
buttery
heals me
goodness.
For 1 HP total.
Yep. You feel like it'll
I
make
would not
you'll pay for
describe
it
that
later.
as overhealing.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if you actually have taken. I don't remember if you've taken any damage, but if you
took
Dude,
8.
you
have.
did 16 damage.
Oh, right.
Yo, you took half.
You
You took 8.
take half. Yeah, so you take
Oh.
8. You heal for 1 HP. And people come out of the ambulance. They rush right into the restaurant. They're like, "Where is he? Where is he?"
Michael, you're up front.
Then I'll just walk over to them and say, I apologize to you all for the inconvenience, and then I'll point at System Freeze, who's fucking tweaking on the floor harder.
He's in an office right now, like a back office.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, walk to the back.
Okay. You walk to the back office with the ambulance responders, and they open up the door.
Before they do, I tell Freeze as I see them coming back on the cameras, and I say, "Just listen. Let me do the talking."
I don't think I was going to be doing much talking. Regardless.
Good.
I don't know that you have to worry about me cutting you off right now, Bucko.
And the ambulance workers just like open up and they're like, all right, it's this one here, I'm assuming, right? And yeah.
They just came into my business and proceeded to start shooting up steroids and doing meth.
Listen, we believe that this meth may have been located on the premises. It's uncertain how this young gentleman ingested it. It's believed that it might have been put into his food, so I don't think at this time we can blame him. So I'm hoping we can get him some medical care right away. In the meantime, I do need to take Mr. Fring with me, as well as Annabelle, what's your character's name?
They have not given you their name yet. They're just some person that's with you.
I need the 1 foot tall, quirked up white boy to come with me as a witness. And I'm going to need to bring Mr. Fring in for questioning. So I'm going to need to take these two with me while you take... Freeze, what's your character's name? I'm going to need you to take here into the hospital.
All right, well, I mean, seems to check out. Thank you for your service, sir. I really appreciate it again. We'll get this one to the hospital right away.
Thank you, and I give him a small little salute.
I just walk into the room and my face is just covered in butter. What's going
Gobs
on?
of butter.
What did I miss?
All right, so yeah, I need you and Mr. Fring to come with me. We're going to go take a ride down to DEA headquarters here. We're going to find some stuff out.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Asax Schrader, and you can go fuck yourself.
Where's the other guy that was with us? What?
And then I like...
Where are the
I
other
go to
two
the
people
cash
that were
register
with
and
us?
open it.
They're just looking around.
And then I put Annabelle's hands behind her back, and I whisper in her ear, I'm like, it's me, just play along.
Scene, I have a question.
Yeah.
Along.
Since I'm going to the hospital and I still have Peter Griffin's wallet on me, does that mean I'm going to get to use Peter Griffin's health insurance?
Yeah, absolutely.
Phenomenal. I'm going to get the best care.
Patriot.
Mafia boss Peter Griffin's going to make sure my medical bills get paid right the fuck off right there.
Zero medical debt.
And that's how Freeze gets to keep his gold.
I was gonna say, yeah, the debt gets displaced on Peter Griffin's family as he's now dead, and yep, his family is suffering immensely with crippling medical debt now.
You know, that's what happens when you fucking marry a mob boss. Good luck.
It's true.
That's what happens when you don't report your illegal earnings on your taxes.
They're currently living the fucking Skylar White life right now.
My name is Skylar White, yo.
Husband's
My name is
Walter
Skylar White, yo.
Yo.
My son is a Deku scrub, yo.
He's on methamphetamine, yo.
The fucking Vine boom sound effect.
Can I walk over to an employee and try to get them to open the cash register?
Yeah, sure. All you have to do is, I mean, they fully believe that you're Gus Fring.
Okay, then whenever they open the cash register, I'm just gonna take everything except for any, you know, like packs that there may be on the bottom. I don't know.
You're gonna, you think Los Pollos Hermanos has fucking ink bomb?
Bro, it's a fucking meth business. Like,
I mean, the packs on the bottom are probably just meth. You should take them too.
I mean, they are probably gonna have some like bait money, just because like that's a common practice. But other than that,
yeah. So you take all the money directly out of the cash register, and the employee kind of goes up to you and he's like, do I get another thing of cash to? I need a bank to cash out customers.
Go to the bank. That's why we're taking it.
we give you your checks for you to cash at your own bank.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Sure. Can I go home, sir?
Sure.
Not
Okay.
Paid for it
It's like, I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm going home.
I should have
Take a
worked at
bite
Mickey
out of
D's.
one of the chicken patties.
Oh no. Oh god.
How much money was in the register?
Like a pretty exceptional amount of money. Well, for what it's worth, I would say there's probably about like 500 gold in there.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of money. Yeah, you just kind of like pocket it, and let's see, 1 second. And so, yeah, System Freeze gets kind of just carted off to the hospital, and just disappears, and you just feel like a sense of, perhaps like maybe sadness that you might never see your friend again. And
He's getting good health care though.
And as you kind of take the money out of the cash register, you start to feel, each and every single one of you starts to feel like a little bit of a twinge inside of yourselves, like that hangover is really coming to a climax and perhaps coming back, and you kind of just start to feel a little bit woozy, and you all are going to close your eyes. And as you open up your eyes, there is a very kind of concerned, angry-looking man with blue hair who kind of just looks at all of you and says, "Really? You just killed a bunch of civilians? Lied to a bunch of people?"
My name is Gustavo, but you can call me Sus.
Ah, yes, Mr. Gustavo. And he kind of like reaches out his hand to you.
I'll shake it.
And as you grab a hold of his hand, you morph back into your original self. He's like, "Oh, yep, Gus, yes."
My name is Giuseppe, but you can call me Roided King.
I like that. Yeah. So listen, from what I've seen, you guys aren't entirely the greatest of people. I'm trying to hold out some kind of hope that, you know, maybe there's something good about really any of you. I think that perhaps the one that was kind of the most well-behaved in general was the one that was taking toenails off of Pivot. And, you know, I can't really entirely say that he was even all that good himself. But, I mean, to be fair, he's not doing so well. So, you know what? And he kind of, like, snaps his fingers and freezes, like, convulsing body. Just kind of comes back to the ground. And, yes, absolutely, he's still freaking out. But he can kind of start to speak now. He's coming down a little bit. And, the man with the blue hair just kind of, like, flourishes kind of his fingers. He's just like, "All right, listen, here's the deal. We can either just have a nice time together, just you and I. We can just play a nice little game show, and you know, we'll get you back to where you were before, or we can fight. It seems like you've wanted to fight this entire time, regardless."
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Yes.
Can I get a waffle?
Yeah. And he snaps his fingers, and a waffle appears in your hand.
I just stand there with a waffle in my hand now.
I'll raise my hand.
Yeah.
And flex a little.
What is your name, sir? I don't think
Can I get some Trimbalone?
been introduced to who you are.
The name's Marth. Marth Silmance.
Right, Trimbalone. Can I get that?
Yeah, I don't see why not. It snaps his fingers.
They just got more syringes now.
No, it's just a bucket of it. You have to bring your own syringes.
Okay, I'll have one of my already used syringes and I'll refill it.
You gotta reuse your syringes, clearly.
And System Freeze, you are back in the room now. You are your terrible meth accident is starting to get behind you, and the steroids that Michael actually gave to you have seemingly started to work in your legs, and you start to feel a little bit of strength.
You see, it all worked out.
And he's like, does anybody else have any requests?
Can I get a waffle?
Yeah. Snaps, gives you another waffle.
I now have a waffle in each hand.
Can I get some Trimbalone?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, are we just getting
More
Are
Trimble.
we getting wishes?
Yeah. What would you like? What would you like for your make a wish?
Can I get some more meth? I'm feeling the urges.
Yeah, why not? Sure. He snaps his fingers. You get a lot of methylamine.
Phenomenal.
Can I
put
get-
that in my backpack for later.
Can I get 5 health potions?
Oh, absolutely. You can get 5 health potions.
I would like to
Can I
drink
can
the
I
Trimbalone.
can I have my dad Peter Griffin back?
You can't have that one.
Oh.
On the wind, you hear the soft sounds of.
No matter how far.
Can I get one more request?
Sure.
Can we get an extra trivia question for Annabelle?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I noticed you're just like, hey, the guy walks out, and you're like, okay, next scene. And I was just like, what the fuck are we supposed to do, Key?
Oh, I mean, realistically, some certain things should have gone differently. But I
You
was
should have
more.
expected this, all right?
No. See, that's what I'm saying. Is I did expect it, so we moved on to the next thing.
Listen, if it's not peeing all over everyone, it's a drug. So you gotta pick one.
Do you want another
Pissing,
trivia question?
Or you just drugs? Sure. Give me a trivia question.
Perfect. Let's see. Do you? Okay, I'll give you an option
Is this
here.
Olive Garden related trivia question?
We have trivia questions about either food, or we have trivia questions about we have trivia questions about like spray cans. It's up to you. Do you want food or spray cans?
I guess.
All right, perfect.
I'm
Let's
gonna
find
pick
one of the fun
why did-
ones.
Wow, how did you compile a list of questions about spray cans?
It took me a while to research everything for it and find some good questions. I'm not
I'm
gonna lie
really
to you.
glad we really
That's
just
the
sunk that down the
only
drain
reason
for
I
you.
wanna know-
It was at
that's the
least like
only
an
reason
hour
I
and a
wanted to
half
ask
of like.
a question because I want to know what the fuck you came up with for spray cans.
Let's see. Let me look through them really quickly here. Okay, so we'll go with question. We'll go with question 3. Spray tanning was discovered accidentally in a study to help assist with children affected by A, GSD, B, leukemia, C, GERD, or D, strep throat.
So first of all, I thought you said spray cans, and I was real confused. This is
Spray tanning. Yeah.
Spray tan. Okay, that's completely.
I heard
different.
can as well, so I was
heard
also.
cans,
a
I
little-
am. I
I
do
also
not
heard
give a
cans.
shit about these questions anymore. I thought it
Okay.
was spray cans. I thought we were gonna be learning.
Surely
I don't-
we
I
were the
don't care
problem
about
there.
Spray tans. Can you
Well,
read me the
it's
questions
like
that
various
you gave time?
various things of spray cans and things that can be in them. So this one's like spray tanning related.
They don't spray tan you with a can though.
There are cans that you can use to spray tan yourself, although they're the ones that
I
leave you
would
look like an
pay
orange
someone
weirdo.
else to do it. I'm not gonna go to a place and have them spray can me with spray on tan. What are the
Yep.
options again, Keen?
Spray tanning was discovered accidentally in a study to help assist children affected by A, GSD, B, leukemia, C, GERD, or D, strep throat.
I'm gonna say GERD.
Well, I don't know what the fuck the first one is. I want to believe it's strep throat, and they just fake tanned the inside of a kid's mouth. That's hilarious. So I'm gonna go with D. Did they
That
spray
is-
tan the inside of a kid's mouth?
That is incorrect.
Okay.
It is a glycogen storage disease, GSD.
GERDS is gastroesophageal reflux disease.
Oh, so that would have had to
How was
spray
I
inside
supposed
your
know what
asshole to
that
fix
stood
that one.
for?
Nope. Once again, that would have been inside of your esophagus.
Oh yeah, the esophagus is in the mouth, huh? Yeah.
So
I
I
mixed up my
Anybody,
holes for a
GSD
minute, I'm
also
sorry.
was treated with an oral drug, so
so it
Can I have a
Yeah.
request?
Mhm.
Can I have the fucking real binge drowned copy of Majora's Mask?
yeah, like the actual one.
Yeah, the actual
Like
like
the cursed
haunted
one?
the haunted fucking tape or whatever.
Yeah, you get the
Cartridge. That's what I'm thinking of.
he's just like, are you sure you want this? Like, this is gonna mess up your life pretty badly, I would think.
I want literally nothing more.
Can I get one more request?
Sure.
Can you transform Giuseppe Wheeler into a second-rate duelist with a third-rate deck?
He's already there.
Oh, perfect. Then my request is satisfied.
And yeah, he gives you the bend round copy of Majora's Mask.
I put it in my backpack, the same backpack that I'm currently holding all the meth in.
Man, you got everything you could ever need.
Yeah, I got meth and I got a haunted fucking Nintendo 64
waffle
cartridge.
in each
What
hand.
more could a man possibly want in life?
And so he's just like, does everybody have everything they need?
I have one more request.
Sure.
Can I get one of those guns, Peterhead?
Yeah. And he hands you. I can't. I'm looking at your fucking gif. Yeah, he hands you one of the guns that Peter had.
Okay. I'll open the cylinder, spin it, and then put the cylinder back in.
Just like a cool guy. And he's like, okay, so now that I have you all here, I'm not gonna lie to you. Quite a few others, you know, they were perfectly normal. They
Except
came
for that
through.
girl with the piss kink.
I'm sorry.
That girl with the piss kink.
Yes, absolutely. The piss kink. And he's just like, I have no idea who she's talking. And he's just like, there was plenty of your comrades who were perfectly normal. And you know, I didn't really care for what I saw out of you folk, at least yet. Would you humor me and play a game show with me?
Absolutely.
Certainly.
Yes, Daddy.
So I can scream about your answers being incorrect.
As one final test. Perfect.
Oh, before we do, can I get one more final request?
Sure.
Can you get Keen Decker to admit that he was wrong on the grounded question in a previous episode of Marth's Dungeon?
He was right. The meat's grounded. It's grounded. It's stuck
No,
in the
it's
fridge.
not.
Grounded beef.
I saw that.
You can.
No, it is not.
It's stuck in the fridge and it's dead and it can't do anything. It's grounded.
No, it is not, Keen.
Mommy, I
bullshit.
grounded the beef. I cannot do anything with it.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, let me get the game show music on here. Sorry, that's one request I simply cannot grant.
Some genie.
Let's see. So, whoever answered the most trivia questions correctly, which I think that there was.
He only answered like 2 each.
Yes. Correct.
Technically, I answered a third because I answered freezes.
So we will have Bowtie go first. And then we will have. Let's see. Did Freeze get 2 right? Hold on.
I got 1 right, and the other one I memed my way out of by pretending to be Peter Griffin's Deku Kid child.
And then Annabelle, I think, got 1. Yes,
And
1
then
right.
I had a meth overdose.
And
And
I
the
got,
show came to a grinding halt.
Yeah.
And Beichel, I think you got.
I think I got 2.
I think you got. Yeah, you had the Millennium
And the
items
Gilligan's
one.
Island one.
And the Gilligan's Island one. Yep. So I will have Bowtie and Beichel roll a d20, and then Annabelle and Freeze roll a d20.
Bet.
I can get 14.
I got 13.
I also got 14.
I also got 14.
Okay,
Oh,
I guess I'm rolling again. I got 19.
Would you believe me if I said I also got 19?
Oh my god.
Because I got a 17.
Third time's the charm, baby.
No.
I got a 17.
I got a 7.
And a
15?
7. Okay, so it is going to go Bowtie, Michael, Annabelle, and then System Freeze. There we go.
Saving the best for last. Let's go. Blah!
You're so right, Bessie. You're so right. I will have the rest of you mute, or sorry, deafen rather. And
Alrighty, I've muted.
Wait, I did a really cool burp before I deafened.
I mute.
I can't replicate it, but that's good enough. I love you. Good luck.
you got enough out. All right, how are you feeling about your odds?
With this group right here, should be just a little lamb dunk for old Hank Schrader.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Oh, I'm gonna squeeze those lemons.
All right, here we go. Let me put
Is it 2 minutes on the
yeah,
clock?
2 minutes on the clock, and you know the deal. I'm going to ask you a series of 10 questions or just statements in general. You're going to pop off the first thing that comes to mind. All the answers are based off of my answers, and yeah. So if you know the boy Keen Decker pretty well, then you should do pretty good. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes these things are completely fucking random, a crapshoot. But all right, here we go. Let me do it on Google. I'll put 2 minutes on the clock. 2-minute timer. All right, reset and start. Name a vowel.
E.
Name a type of chip.
Potato.
Brand, sorry.
Oh, Lay's.
Name an 80s band.
Flock of Seagulls.
Name a place to sleep other than a bed.
Couch.
Name something that spins.
Fidget spinner.
Name a country that begins with C.
Columbia.
Name a Pokemon game.
Pokemon Black and White.
Name a crew/squad member in Mass Effect.
Shepard.
Name something you'd have as a gamer.
Well, besides gamer hands, I would say controller.
Controller. And special round. Complete the sentence. Keen Decker is...
A heckin' good boy.
All right, thank you. We have 42 seconds on the clock, actually. Plenty of time. And we will see how you did after I get everybody done here. Let's see. Who's our next contestant? Here we got Michael. 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 La, 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 la.
Hello.
Hello. Bowtie, perhaps, maybe. I'm just saying this. It's maybe not even true. Got some of the top answers. How do you feel about your odds?
I'm feeling them. I'm feeling them really hard. I can feel them coming inside me right now.
Perfect. I think we should all feel. Oh, sorry. One more thing. If you hear this here, that means you got somebody already answered that the same answer. So you'll just have to give me a new answer, okay?
Okay.
All right, perfect. So let me get my toe right on my soundboard so I can flick it if I need to. All right, here we go. Let me get 2 minutes on the clock. Reset this bad boy and go. All right, so let me reset it again. I opened up the wrong doc.
Oh, no.
And go. Name a vowel.
Hey,
Name a type of chip brand.
Lay's.
Burp, burp.
Pringles.
Name an 80s band.
Kiss.
Name a place to sleep other than a bed.
Couch. Where? Hammock?
Name something that spins.
Carousel.
Name a country that begins with C.
Canada.
Name a Pokemon game.
Emerald.
Name a crew member on Mass Effect or in Mass Effect.
Garrus.
Name something you'd have as a gamer.
Hands.
Special round. Complete the sentence. Keen Decker is.
Poggers.
All right, perfect. Let's see how many seconds we have on the clock here. We actually had more seconds on the clock here for Michael. He answered it swiftly. But were his answers going to match up with the answers of Bowtie and be able to beat it? We'll just have to see. I'm going to invite the next person in here. Let's see, who was it? I think it was Annabelle. Annabelle. No.
But
all right, let me space everything out here. I think Annabelle. Oh no, she's not reading the chat. Everybody in chat, spam Annabelle. And
Listen, Keen, I'm reading Twitter to chat, alright?
To chat.
Yeah. So you get a gun. You're
Yeah.
not John Wick. We live in a fascist state and the government comes for you. You aren't going to out-action movie hero your way out. They're just going to missile you from 1,000 miles away in dust with their hands. And that's true.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched one John Wick movie, and I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I watched the first one. I was like,
yeah,
that was
wanted you
okay.
dead, they would just release anthrax into your house, and no one would ever know that you died.
Yeah, you'd probably be dealt with pretty quickly. I'm never gonna mess with the government, right, guys?
Because
please
that's
don't hurt
literally
me.
happened. That's literally happened before. They anthraxed a dude's house and then played dumb, and then they just moved on because he was an enemy of the state because he was like exposing CIA secrets that the CIA were just murdering citizens.
They just hit him with an
And
anyway.
yeah, and they didn't like that, so they killed the man. Yeah. If the government wanted you dead, you would have been dead 10 years ago. All right, hit me, Keen. I'm
so happy
ready.
that the government likes me. All right, I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock. If you give an answer that somebody's already given already, I'm gonna get the buzzer. But here we go. Let me start it up in 3, 2, 1. All right. Give me a name a vowel.
Ah.
What?
Ah. Hey. Ah.
A.
Why?
Okay. Name a type of chip brand.
Cape Con.
Okay. Name an 80s band.
Sting.
Name a place to sleep other than a bed.
At your desk.
Name something that spins.
A chair.
Name a country that begins with C.
Czechoslovakia.
Chick. Name a Pokemon game.
Pokemon?
Yep, name a Pokemon game.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Just Pokemon?
No. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Mystery Dungeon, a fan favorite. Name a crew/squad member in Mass Effect.
Tally.
Name something you'd have as a gamer.
Sweat.
Okay. Special round. Complete the sentence. Keen Decker is underscore. What is Keen Decker? Keen Decker
A
is.
true trans ally.
All right, perfect. Let's see how many seconds we had on the clock here. We had a resounding 24. Also, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. We are in the middle of our lightning rounds for Marth's words. And so far, we got some really interesting answers. I have to admit, some very interesting answers. Thank you so much, Annabelle. I'm going to drag System Freeze in here.
What are you talking about? We're all in the same.
All right, perfect. Ow! I nailed me.
I'm gonna come.
Freeze, I hurt my elbow. Can you fix it? I hit it.
Wait, hold on, I got
Right
to.
there. A little red. Oh, thank you.
Is that helping?
Thank you, God bless.
Your whole elbow fit right into my little Deku hole.
My whole elbow's feeling a lot better.
I'm
I can
glad.
highlight you. All right, so we got 2 minutes on the clock, System Freeze. If you give an answer that somebody else has already given, you get the buzzer.
Bet.
Buzzer,
I barely even know her.
That's the attitude that I like to hear. Do you think you're going to win this?
You know.
That's the attitude that I like to hear. All right.
I'm just here to have a good time.
2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. And starting. Name a vowel.
You.
All right, wow. Name a chip brand.
Lay's.
Burp,
Pringles.
burp, burp.
Ruffles.
Ruffles. Name an 80s band.
AC/DC.
AC/DC. Name a place to sleep other than a bed.
Hotel.
In the hotel. Do you want to be more specific than that?
Fuck. Okay. Bathtub.
Bathtub. Okay. Name something that spins.
Meat.
Name a country that begins with C. I hate you.
Repeat the question. I'm sorry.
Name a country that begins with C.
Cancun.
Name a Pokemon game.
Ruby.
Name a crew/squad member in Mass Effect.
Rex.
And name something you'd have as a gamer.
Herpes.
Herpes? Why? Special round. Complete the sentence. Keen Decker is
Epic.
epic. All right, perfect.
Epic.
All right, you completed it. You completed it with about like 35 seconds on the timer. Not so bad.
I'm a gamer. I'm just speedrun. I'm a speedrunning gamer.
Not too shabby. You certainly are. I mean, I'm surprised that I don't think only one person actually guessed the same vowel that somebody else had. And I was like, oh wow, just kind of surprising.
I had to stop and think of one that like my default answer was A, but I was like, fuck, there's no shot everyone else didn't
He
pick it.
didn't pick A. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
All right, everyone, get back on in here. Wait, I see Ruffles the best.
Oh,
I'm already thinking about one of my answers I should have changed.
Which one?
Don't
Which
tell
one?
me what to do.
The,
All right.
The C word.
Oh no.
Cunnilingus.
Keen, what do you think of my picture?
Which one?
The one I posted in chat at the bottom.
You posted in chat.
Relatively
here.
close to the
I
bottom.
mean, the man spitting facts.
You can't eat ass while wearing a mask.
Herman Cain, R.I.P.
I would believe that's a real quote from Herman Cain.
Good man.
Man.
All right, that's all I want to know. Please continue.
It's not AI generated. It's not. It's real. So we started off with bow time, and let's see. So I asked you to name a vowel, and you said E, which is 10
That's
points.
the Markiplier letter.
What's 10?
10 points.
Oh shit.
E's the best vowel. I don't know what to tell you.
That's why Markiplier used it.
He goes,
Name has an A.
E, everybody, E. My name is E. And next one, we have name a chip brand. And you said Lay's, which is 3 points. Next we have name an 80s band. I think this one might be rough for some people. You said Flock of Seagulls.
Yeah, the flock of seagulls.
Which is not on the list.
That's because Keen isn't a cool person.
It's very
He's nice,
clearly.
he's just not a cool person.
Very, very much so.
One of the most iconic bands of the 80s. It's fine.
They weren't iconic enough to catch a real gamer's attention. Name a
Josh
place.
doesn't know who they are either.
Yeah. Name a place to sleep other than a bed. You said couch, which is our top answer with 10 points. Name something that spins. You said oh my god, I read that word and that fidget spinner. I'm sorry.
I know
but
exactly what you almost read it as.
It's spelled fidget. To be fair, it is.
It is spinner.
It is one letter off.
Spinner.
No.
Listen, it's okay. I can say it.
Let me look at the rest of the
not
answers
having
here.
the past. Couldn't be me.
Oh man.
Well, when you're being killed by Nazis, you can say whatever the fuck you want, actually.
Yeah.
So, that's my pass.
Sadly,
starting
Twitch
with racial
disagrees.
slurs. When?
Fidget spinner is not on the list. Unfortunately, I never had a fidget spinner. My ADHD is undiagnosed. Name a country that begins with the letter C. You said
Should have said China.
Colombia. Colombia is
Probably
That was my second guess.
4 points.
Oh, shit.
Name a Pokemon game. You said Black and White. Bloop. Which is the top answer with 10 points.
Of course, it's the best Pokemon game. Besides,
Disagree, but I know my
the
Keen Decker.
original one. Of course.
My favorite Pokemon game in general is Gold. But that's
Are these not your
That's what I
answers,
was playing
Keen?
when I was at your house a couple years
this
back.
is
and I
me
asked-
being like, okay, think of Pokemon game. Bop, 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 and then I just kind of like labeled them off.
He enters into a fugue state where he writes
Yes.
down random shit that may be related to the
Yeah, his fucking eyes
mind
roll
goes
into the
blank.
back of his head, and he enters like a different dimension in his brain, and he just writes shit down. That's how he got the grounded incident. It doesn't have to make sense.
Has to make sense to me. That's all that
You
matters.
put that meat to bed. It's not allowed out.
Let's see. Name a crew / squad member, and you said Shepard, which is pretty cool. I mean, Shepard's kind of like the best, protagonist of pretty much all time.
Not counting that, I take it.
He's not on the list, unfortunately.
I hate this game.
Name something you'd have as a gamer. You said a controller, which is 1 point. And last but not actually, we'll save the special round for last because there isn't a list of 1 to 10 things. It is based on whoever's answer I liked the most gets 20 points.
And I know that I'm gonna get bonus points for my answer.
I feel like I got a good shot. I feel like I'm in the running.
I'm gonna be mad if my joke for that what a gamer would have if it's actually the top answer. Which something tells me it might be.
I think you know me pretty well. Perhaps, maybe, but just maybe. Next in line, we had Michael Sexual. I believe, right? Am I crazy? Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm
yep.
not crazy. All right.
Crazy baby girl.
Name a vowel. You said A, which is our second answer with 8 points. Name a type of chip brand. You said Pringles, which is actually 8 points. Name an 80s band. You said Kiss, which is
Is it not an 80s band?
not on the list.
Did you go back and Google that later?
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, that's not a fucking 80s band, is it? And I was like, no, it's
Hair
not.
metal was before the 80s.
Should have said Metallica.
Metallica was on the
Oh
list.
fuck, Metallica would have been a great answer. Shit.
Name a place to sleep other than a bed. You said a hammock, which is 9 points.
What?
Hammocks are great. I love sleeping in hammocks. Very comfortable.
Hammock
You get to chill out in nature. Listen to the birds go
Sleep
tweet tweet.
on the grass.
No, that's itchy. You come back in, you got to deal with ticks,
Okay,
you got to deal with
city
itchiness.
boy.
Yeah, I'm a city slicker. Name something that spins. You said. Can you repeat this for me? Because I wrote down
Carousel.
Carousel.
Oh, carousel.
I'm surprised none of you said chair.
A carousel. Carousel's not on the list, unfortunately.
He was
0
debating
points.
something there.
I'm trying to like look through various things, and one of them in particular, I was like, I can probably give it like for one of these, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Name a country that begins with the letter C. You said Canada, which is 7 points. Name a Pokemon game. You said Emerald, which is not on the list.
You're a fake gamer.
How the fuck are you not gonna put Emerald on this list?
You're a fake gamer.
It wasn't on the list. You know what is on the list?
Huh.
Pokemon Go.
Bruh. I thought I was supposed to be the fucking zoomer.
How do I
for
cancel my
I
Patreon
don't
support for
believe
Marth's
he
Dungeon?
doesn't put popular stuff on the list on purpose.
I don't. It's literally what comes to my mind the first.
Pokemon Go to the polls, everybody.
Pokemon Go to the polls. It's iconic.
More iconic, Pokemon Emerald, where you could run around and collect soot for Pokemon flutes.
I love doing that. I do that in real life.
Is Pete Buttigieg on the list?
Wasn't on the fucking list.
Was Pete Buttigieg? I think so. I think somewhere.
What do you
around
think
here.
Pete Buttigieg's favorite Pokemon game would be?
That's a good question.
That crappy
I'd say
open
probably
world
Black and
You
White
would like
because those
Sun.
are the worst
Sun and
fucking
Moon.
ones.
Third party.
You probably like Sun and Moon a lot. Name a crew member / squad member in Mass Effect. You said Garrus, which is the top answer with 10 points.
Shit. You would be a Garrus man.
I like
Bro,
Garrus.
he's
Garrus is awesome.
he's the best crewmate.
No,
He is
it's
kinda
not.
great.
Not even close.
Yes, he is.
No.
I will argue this to death.
Oh no. Not again. Name something you'd have as a gamer. You said gamer hands. Which is 6 points.
Fuck, I could have used that.
And special round, complete the sentence, Keen Decker is, and we'll get to that later. Next we have Annabelle. How do you feel about your odds? You answered some questions
I'm really
for sure.
surprised none of you said any of the things that I said, except for one of them, because it clearly wasn't on the list.
Who knows? There's still me. There's still a chance.
Free still has a chance. We start off with name a vowel. You said why?
Why?
Only sometimes, though.
Which is 0 points.
Today, this is not one of those times, apparently. Wait, hold on, Keen. Wait, I have to ask.
Yes.
So this is a list of 10, right?
This is a list of 5.
I was gonna say it has to be a
Okay.
list of just the vowels. He's just.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
say
2, 4, 6,
usually
8, 10.
usually you put like 10 answers on there, and like there are 5 or 6 vowels. So
I was
like,
gonna say, I'm gonna be very
why is
upset.
that on there?
I'll
What
double
is?
down. I'll go to
This
French
Just put
vowels.
like
and-
in on the fucking list of vowels. or
He
something.
just went down the
W,
list.
'cause
A
it's
is
2
first,
U's.
B is second.
All right, if it's a list of 5, that makes sense to me then. All right, God bless. I was about to be real goddamn confused.
I figured it out. It's okay. It just has to make sense in my own. Name a type of chip brand. You said Cape Cod chips.
Because they are the worst.
Cape Cod chips are really good, and they're 5 points.
disgusting. They're the worst kind of chip.
They're really.
I'd rather eat Sun chips.
I would say they're way better than Lay's and Ruffles both. I know that might be a weird
Disgusting.
opinion to have, but I think that I like the texture of them. I like
To
how,
be
like,
fair,
hard and
Lay's
crunchy
are
they
overrated as
Cape
fuck.
Cod chips are mushy out of the fucking bag.
Yeah, I'll never forgive Lay's because they finally put out like one type of chip that was actually like really good. It was that fucking like garlic bread flavor shit, and they stopped carrying it. And I'm always gonna be mad. Fuck them.
Listen,
That shit
Cape Cod
slapped.
chips are soggy in the bag as soon as you open them. That's why they're the worst chip.
I'm a Pringles man for life.
Pringles are delicious.
I love Pringles so fucking much, bro.
Name an 80s band. You said Sting.
How many 0 points was that one?
Sting's not on the list, I'm sorry. Name a place to sleep other than a bed. You said a desk, which
I
is
said at your desk.
at your desk. So
your
in a
desk.
in a chair?
Just at your desk. Listen, you could have a recliner at your desk. I don't know. Some people literally do. I watch a dude on Twitch who just has a lazy boy at his desk because it's more comfortable.
I have a lazy boy next to mine.
Yeah.
I'm a lazy boy.
And
You are.
he's had the lazy boy for the last 20 years, and he's replaced 3 chairs since then, so he just gave up. It's a good
Unfortunately,
investment.
desk is not on the list, however.
I can't believe y'all have never fallen asleep at your desk.
I did like
Oh my
once. Oh my, are you okay?
You good?
Oh no.
Not
I dropped
I
my
had-
phone and hit a bunch of dice.
I was
had
gonna
it
say
tapped
something
out,
like
so I didn't
ice
even see
scattering
anything. I just
everywhere.
heard the
dice
noise.
came out of your nose.
I thought your sneeze was so powerful it blew the dice away.
Yeah, let's go with that. I like that part of my lore.
You got the strong lungs. Name something that spins. You said
A chair.
a chair.
How do you? Nobody said.
Not on the list.
Which is not on the list, unfortunately.
Keen,
Motherfucker,
I'm
you
gonna
are a bad
fucking
person.
riot. You do this every
are a
single time
bad
on purpose.
I don't know. Maybe choose answers that I would pick. I don't know.
Yeah, what's
I
going
don't know
on
what
in
to
your
tell you.
fucking meth-addled
It's
brain?
a
What is
fucking chair. Okay, it spins. All right.
Uh-huh.
You
You're
must
gonna
have
love
a
the
sad
answers that I
fucking
have for the
life if
spinning
you've
one. It's
never
okay.
sat in a
Looking-
chair.
looking
I'll give you the
back
answers afterwards.
Pulling up the Patreon page in case I have to
Looking back, I
unsubscribe.
just
Hang on.
realized the perfect answer would have been a fucking Beyblade.
I wonder if it was
want
on the list.
Riot in the chat. I want right in the chat right now. He didn't put down chair for what spins.
Oh my
This man, send this man back to elementary school.
Keen's got some weird shit like the Earth's on its axis.
I mean, that would be correct.
I mean, maybe it would be on the list. I don't know. We'll just have to find out.
He
Um,
literally puts dumb shit on the list that no one would ever guess on purpose.
That's what
Leaves
makes it
out
fun.
all
You gotta
of
think
the
like King
actual
Decker.
answers.
That's what makes me want to light him on fire.
Next, you name a country that begins with the letter C. And you said Czech. Czech Republic.
Czechoslovakia? No, not the Czech Republic. Specifically Czechoslovakia. The now defunct state of Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia is not a country, actually. It's Czechoslovakia in their classes.
You are losing so
Doesn't
much
exist
goddamn
anymore,
Riz right now,
fucko,
Michael, I
so
swear
it
to
doesn't
God.
matter.
We can hear the Riz leaking from his fucking ankles right now.
That's literally correcting someone on Constantinople. Like,
Yes.
it doesn't fucking exist. It doesn't
Yes.
matter.
Istanbul, actually.
I'm just gonna give you the
They
2
might be
points
giants
for.
wrote a song about it.
I'm just gonna
It's
give you the
pronounced
2 points for.
Byzantine Empire. Ugh.
I'm gonna give you the 2 points for Czech Republic because you're probably gonna need it.
You do
Name-
this every time
Wow.
on purpose.
Wait, did you say
I
you're
am
probably going to need
convinced.
it or you're probably an idiot?
No, you're probably gonna need it.
Okay.
I mean, both.
He's
of
just
them.
out here talking shit about
I was
the
going to say, I thought
contestants.
you just talked shit about it. I was like, damn.
I never demean people. Never ever.
He denies them.
Never once. I didn't. Yeah. Oh fuck! I was gonna make that joke, and then I realized that you just made it.
We have the exact same fucking brain. I love it.
It was very unfortunate. I mean, that's
Let's
probably
hope
what
that
you're
holds
gonna
true
do
with
really
his answers.
Name a Pokemon game. You said Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
It's not gonna be on the fucking list because you do this on purpose.
It
Keith.
is 9 points.
It is not on the list. You're right.
I would have thought that'd be on your list for sure. Okay.
I've never
He
played it
does it on
before.
purpose.
Dude, that'll be the fun. Like, Keen will ask a question like,
Riot.
name a Fire Emblem game. 3 houses. It's not on the list. Sorry.
I don't know. It's not on the list.
I was thinking
Don't know
about
that one.
Thracia 776. I'm sorry. I could have.
So true, bestie.
I was thinking about Smash Bros. Ultimate.
The best game.
The best Fire Emblem game. Name a crew / squad member in Mass Effect. You said Tally, which is 3
The
points.
best.
Tally's-
People agreeing with me in chat.
Tally's
that
good.
she's the best.
She's good. Tally's
I mean,
alright.
Tally's my go-to like romance option, but I don't know if I would say she's like the best crewmate.
Name something you'd have as a gamer. You said sweat.
No one said gamer sweat. What is wrong with
I mean, somebody said gamer hands. Give me another one.
No, gamer sweat is different.
It is different,
Gamer
but
sweat can
apparently
come from
not
any
to
part
a
of your
lot.
body.
Alright? You can have gamer hands without having sweaty hands.
I'm just trying to
It's called
help.
high blood pressure, Keen.
I do be
All
trying to
right.
help.
Keen,
I mean,
just give her the 0 points.
yeah,
Let
I'll
her
give you
have
0
it.
points. I mean, it's okay. And then is the special round, which we'll get to. Next, yeah.
I was say I can't believe you would do that to Annabelle right before Pride Month.
It's not my most proud moment.
Is this a hate crime? Feels like a hate crime.
Name a vowel, System Freeze here. We got a U, the letter U, which is 4 points. Not so bad,
Keen
System
gets
Freeze.
exactly one hate crime
From the
that
hit
did
phrase
very
"No
well,
you."
and we have to applaud him for it.
Name a type of chip brand. You said Ruffles, which is 1 point. Name
What was the top one there?
top answer for that was Doritos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Doritos-
fair.
Doritos
That's
are very
reasonable.
good. I like Doritos a lot, and they're very iconic. So it kind of went, hand in hand.
My next answer would have been Cheetos. Was that on the list at all?
Cheetos was 9 points.
Oh shit! I should have gone with that. Okay.
What the Keen? Now I know you're doing this on purpose. Cheetos are not a fucking chip.
What do you mean?
Cheetos are
They're
not a
technically
chip.
not a chip, but
Cheetos are not a chip.
you could find them in the chip aisle, but
Yeah,
Maybe
you
not
know what?
technically
You
fall
also
under-
find in the chip
I
aisle?
say they're a chip,
Pretzels.
and I'm worth a
Pretzels.
billion votes.
Yeah.
You
so
find
Keen's
pretzels
right
in the
on this.
chip aisle. Pretzels are not chips.
Are some of the Cheetos chipped off?
I will murder.
That
I will
does not
drive
make
with
them
Freeze to Massachusetts.
No, wait,
to end
hold
your
on. He's
life.
cooking.
I
He's spitting
swear
right
to
now.
If you go to
God.
Home
He's
Depot
spitting while he's
and
cooking.
you
He's
look
doing
at
it.
the stepping stones at Home Depot that are chipped, it does not make them chips, Keen. Okay?
I mean, I eat like paint or chip.
I'm gonna laugh if paint chips is like 4
chips.
points.
Yeah. See, this,
That's my
she's
favorite
literally-
brand.
She's just like, hey, you want to be on? I got this specially for you every time to fuck you over because it's funny.
Especially if it's leaded.
And this is why I showed up and talked about butt stuff for 2 hours on his stream. And,
Oh,
it's
no.
payback. It's a give and
I'm
take.
on Keen's side here. They do be chipping in the bag.
They're not chips. They are
Chocolate
not-
chips?
What if you chip a
Listen,
tooth?
Keen.
Does that count?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Keen, your artist is gonna draw you just poop.
That's a
all
chip right there.
Your artist agrees with me. All right, they're just gonna draw you nothing but poop from now on when you commission them.
Yeah, please just
Listen-
draw him a giant turd the
just-
next
Listen,
time you
my
want something.
my
Just give
artist
him stick
works for
drawings every single time now.
chips,
Tori.
food.
You don't allow
He
Tori to
fucking
eat,
mails
though.
Tori Kuno like little bags of fucking Cheetos. It just
Here's a little bit of an advance in next month's
See, I'm
commissions.
gonna append my tweet about your stream now. All right, it was gonna be about Nazis, and now it's gonna be about how Cheetos are not chips.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no! I would hate for people to disagree with me online.
Crunchy corn puff, Keen. Crunchy corn puff. Alright, that is not a fucking chip.
God damn it.
Someone clip that, please.
Name an '80s band here, System Freeze. You said AC/DC.
That's also the 70s band.
And how many points is it?
AC/DC is not on the list.
That's yeah.
The top
Did
answer
we
was
get any of them?
top answer. No, top answer was the Talking Heads.
Okay, what are the other ones? I need to know this.
Is Queen on there?
Thompson Twins, Iron Maiden, Metallica, Bon Jovi, Guns N' Roses, REM, Pet Shop Boys, Tears for Fears, and U2.
You have Tears for Fears and you don't have fucking...
Yeah, how do you have Tears for Fears and not a flock of seagulls? They're literally
Or even
the same
Duran
band.
Duran. Something that's
They're
actually
literally
iconically
the
the
same
80s.
band.
I don't know.
I love this show. I hope you know that. I have a
I hope
great
you-
time
This
here.
show is
You wanna
giving me
come
an
back sometime,
anxiety disorder.
please?
only reason I agree to come on every single time is because so I can scream out how fucking stupid you are, Keen. I hope you know that. It's the only reason.
Yes. Let's go. Name
My,
a place.
my face when I get lots of points in Marth's dungeon.
You actually did literally the perfect face, like at the very beginning, and it actually, I could not stop laughing. I was fucking dying. It was.
I'm
very
really proud
funny.
of how good I am at the fucking soy face. I don't care.
Name a place to sleep other than a bed, System Freeze. You said a bathtub. A bathtub is 3 points.
Hey, okay.
Pretty good. Name something that spins. You said me.
I said
Right
what?
round, baby, right round.
You said yourself.
No.
Didn't you say yourself? You said
I
me.
said meat.
Oh,
M-E-A-T.
meat.
Like meat spin. It's a meat spin joke.
The
I thought you
dingus.
got it because you laughed at it.
No, I thought. Sorry, I thought you were just specifically referring to yourself.
No, it's a meat spin bit.
It was not on the list. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I assumed it wasn't, but it was a good joke, so I had to commit to it.
I'll give you
Even
the
if-
10 for the spins because nobody had any of them. Number 1, or sorry, 1 point. I'll go from bottom to top. Was the Earth.
Motherfucker.
2 points was Rex from Xenoblade. 3, Ice Skaters.
See, I told you, he literally does this on purpose.
4, Garen.
Was the most obscure one.
Garen?
every
God
single
damn it.
time.
Garen spins all the time. 5, washing machines. 6, wheels. 7, records. 8, fans. 9, tops / Beyblades. And number
Who said
10
that?
was Sonic the Hedgehog.
You know what? I kind of respect those top two really hard.
Absolutely not.
Name a country that begins with the letter C. You said Cancun.
That's a city.
It's on the list.
I'm not
I
a geography
guarantee you it's
nerd.
on
Fuck
the
you.
fucking list.
Unfortunately, is not on the list.
Yeah.
Is China number 1?
Yeah, top answer was China.
Fuck,
10
I knew
points.
it. God damn it.
Not Canada.
You know what? It's kind of upsetting that
Canada.
didn't
'Cause he-
pop into
no,
my
'cause-
brain at all.
Because Keen loves Joe Biden, and we know that Joe Biden and China go hand in hand. Am I
That's
right?
true. That's
fellow
true. They
liberals?
like to do balloons together.
They both like chocolate chips.
It's true.
Hey, a type of chip.
Name a Pokemon. I'm sorry, I gotta get through this. Name a Pokemon game. You said Pokemon Ruby, which is 2 points.
This
name.
is not my strongest game. Holy shit.
It's going okay. It's all right. Yeah.
I think Michael has it.
Name a
Probably.
crew / squad member in Mass Effect. You said Rex, which is 9 points. I love my boy
Okay.
Rex. I fucking love Rex.
Rex is my fucking boy.
Morgan is number 1.
Morden, he's on the list, yeah. Name something you'd have as a gamer. You said herpes. It's unfortunately not on the list.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't.
We'll go to the special round next before we total everybody up. So special round, complete the sentence Keen Decker is. I'm just gonna judge this off of the one that I enjoyed.
Keen, I would like to
the most.
rescind. I would like to rescind my answer. I would like to give a new answer.
I don't feel like that should be allowed.
Yeah, I also do feel like
My
that
new
should be
feel
answer
allowed.
like you
an
gotta
awful
stay committed.
friend.
Why would you feel like I wouldn't like that answer?
No, because you fucked me over, Keen. I'm gonna rescind it. My new answer is an awful friend.
Oh, okay.
Decker takes away 20 points just for that.
An awful friend. Okay, so we had first Bowtime, who said a hecking good boy. Michael said poggers. Annabelle said an awful friend, and Freeze said epic.
I want to point out that Epic has like 3 exclamation points at the end.
3 exclamation marks.
It's epic.
Dumped
I'd
in
like to point
nostalgia.
out that Poggers has 2 men kissing in the background behind it.
Does it?
I would also like to point out that Steam good, Epic bad.
That's true. That's science.
What kind of poggers are we talking about, Michael?
We're talking about the men-kissing kind.
Oh, okay, so not the original poggers. Okay.
We're talking about like all kinds of poggers because you define all of them.
Okay. Heckin' good boy. You see, I feel like most of the time I try to be as good a boy as possible. I do like that answer. An awful friend. There is one thing in this world that I'm not, and that is an awful friend.
You're an awful friend.
As someone who's pooped in Keen's house, he is a great friend.
Yeah,
try to take
and you
care of
still
all
have
my
that
friends very
shitty
much
soap
so.
at your house, Keen.
I've also
That's
pooped in my
awful.
house. I think
Change
Freeze
the
likes pooping
goddamn
places.
soap.
I do like pooping in my homies' houses.
Did you poop in Narcos?
Oh, absolutely. I'm pretty sure I did when we went to his.
You certainly blew smoke in his wife's face.
I did do that, and I'm pretty sure his wife hates me now.
No, didn't he just say he's just like, no, she brings it up a lot though. He's like, no, she doesn't hate you, but she brings it up. Yeah.
I'm really glad any sort of interaction I've ever had with his wife has been very negative. It's just me being kind of an obnoxious asshole inadvertently.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to say it is between hecking good boy and poggers. Chat. I
can't
do-
believe
Yeah,
Epic
you
did
should vote
make
for
it
my answer.
Tragic.
Michael, do you like the new poggers emote?
Isn't it like
Chat,
The snake
here's your
constantly
chance
changing?
to vote
from
for
what-
your favorite chat person here.
Are you talking about the like lizard one?
Yeah, I'm talking about the lizard one.
I think the
Vote
Gutex
for
one's
my
better.
answer and overrule Keen.
I like the Gutex
Let's
one
see what the new
better.
one looks like. I don't think I like it if I remember correctly.
Botai, how do you feel about the new poggers emo once you look it up? Do you like the OG one more?
Isn't it just the
I
same?
did like the OG one.
Yeah, but he's
The only poggers I'm
racist
getting
and a
is from
shitty
Missile
person.
Dine Online, so I'm gonna say preferred to the old poggers. I miss the old Pogye.
The fuck your wife, Poggier.
You know what? I'm gonna have to give this one to Bowtie.
We said the same thing.
I'm gonna have to, but he also said a heckin' good boy on top of it.
Okay.
Sorry,
he agrees
Michael,
with you.
you're just a second-rate duelist with a
What do you-
third-rate deck.
Hold on, what do you feel about me?
Me?
Lay it on the line, Michael.
Like what do I feel about you?
Yeah.
I feel like whenever I think of Keen Decker, I think of the heckin' cool Marth Dungeon, in which he is the DM at the hit TV show Marth Dungeon on Twitch.tv, with all the characters such as Thames, Lookdown, Alice, and Pivot. And I think that that Keen Decker guy, I think he's pretty cool. I think the Marth Dungeon's pretty epic. Even poggers, if some may say.
Oh fuck, this is hard.
I think
These
of-
lightning
Are we
rounds
kissing
are
Keen's
insane.
ass? Because I can do that really well too.
Yeah, go ahead, do it! This is finally happening!
I mean, there's a reason that Keen Decker is my most watched channel. It was proven last year on Twitter when I posted the results.
He was also my most watched channel. Also, I once spit sweet and sour sauce onto his chest and rubbed it into his nipples. So,
I
like,
sent
really
you
feel like I
delicious
could
root
take
beer
it
and
just for
pizza
that.
from Illinois.
That's true.
And
I
I'm
did
also,
bring him,
I'm
like,
also a balcony pisser and a gamer hand haver.
I am also a gamer hands havers.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't know. You announced Bowtie already. That seems like don't trust your gut.
I feel like this should be a chat question if you're this torn, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, chat. You can vote for your favorite person and overthrow Keen.
This is called Mark's
Right there.
words for a reason, and god damn it, I'm sticking to my gut. We're going with Bowtie, heckin' good boy, as the extra 20 points. Now let's total everything up here, shall we? All right,
I might have given it to Bowtie. We'll see.
we got 21,
Beer.
30, 34, 44, 47, and 57 to close it out. Okay? Let's get to Michael. We got 8, 16, 27. Or sorry, 25. 32. 42. 48. And that's where it lies. Bowtie, I actually I do not think it's possible for any of these other ones to have gotten as many points as you.
No, I got a shot.
Do you want me to count you up, Annabelle Freeze?
Yeah, just because I'm curious what I landed
All right.
at.
So Annabelle.
Got 10.
I know I lost, but I want to
5.
know.
I
7.
got 10.
You probably yep.
I
It's
got
looking
8 points. And
it's
that
looking
was
like
it.
10. I think that's the lowest. I don't think anybody's ever gotten lower than that. I think that sets a new record. I mean, we'll see about Freeze, but
I feel like I have to have gotten close to 20. could be
Freeze. We got 4, 5, 8. Ooh, 10. We're tied up. 19 points.
Close to 20.
Just edging it out. Yeah, we're getting to 20. That's not
I
so
love
bad.
edging with the homies. Let's fucking go.
You're a very edgy boy. But congratulations, Bowtie. You are the winner of Marth's dungeon. And Marth kind of just walks up to you. He places 2 golden Marthy tokens in your hand, and he says, "For later." And he says, "The rest of you, are you all ready to go?"
I'm gonna hit Marth in the face with my frying pan.
I know.
I stick my fucking Deku snout into my backpack and like vacuum inhale all of the meth in my backpack.
Oh, no.
I also inhale the fucking bend round Majora's Mask cartridge, and I just look at him and say, "Good to go."
So, if I can also take a moment to explain, I was going to use the ground up meth as a weapon to like blow an enemy's face and fuck 'em off.
You were gonna pocket sand someone with fucking meth?
Pocket meth.
Yeah, that was my
I
plan.
love that. That's
Agent
incredible.
I was gonna use the gun on one of you.
I also had a gun, so I was ready for that shit.
You were gonna hit him with the meth bullets.
yeah, meth coated bullets.
You're gonna die or you're gonna feel fucking amazing. One of the two.
So, unfortunately, you all kind of just start to close your eyes. You feel heavy just once more. And Marth says, kind of solemnly, he says, "It seems that this will probably be the last time that we see one another." Is there anything that you would like to say?
I just flip him off.
Sharpton for president, y'all. I'm outie.
I feel Ben Drown swimming around in my brain.
I fucking love Trenbolone.
My name is Cleveland Brown.
Couldn't have
Wait,
said it
I
better
do have
myself.
I do have one final important message.
Sure.
Fuck, I had it pulled up earlier. Shit, god, fuck my. There we go.
You reading copy pasta?
No, my life is my life is like a video game. Try hard to beat the stage, all while I'm still collecting coins. Ba-ding.
And Freeze, it's almost like the Titanic when they play their their stringed instruments as it's going down. You just feel just a small bit of sadness as you start to fall asleep, and Marth kind of nods his head to you one last time. And as things come to a close, everything fades back to reality. And please don't.
Were you stopping the "Ope, there goes gravity"?
Yes, I had a feeling it was gonna happen. And Marth kind of just bends down, places a couple of actual real gold in Bowtie's hand, who is now deceased along with the 3 others, the rest of you. And he sadly stands up and turns away and walks out the door. And that's the bad ending to Marth's Dungeon. Thank you so much.
I was gonna say, yeah, he straight up killed us off. He's like, y'all ain't coming back.
Not in this iteration,
Listen,
at least.
I didn't actually do anything that terrible. All right, it was everyone else.
I didn't do anything that bad. I just injected some person tweaking out on meth with steroids.
I'm a victim. I had a meth overdose in a fucking Los Pollos Hermanos.
I broke up a meth smuggling operation. I don't know what y'all did today.
I recorded an active crime.
Oh, so someone's a bit of a
I mean,
narc.
well, that's why you died. You helped the police.
Yes, sir.
I
And
did
we all
like
know
the part
Key Decker
where
hates the police.
absolutely right, guy. Absolutely.
The '80s band.
Terrible songs.
The fucking chips.
No sting.
My meat spin joke deserved more. It deserved better.
I did like the part where you killed somebody with a toenail, though. That was pretty cool.
You really
I'm happy with that. Thank you.
Really think Keen was gonna get the meat spin joke? He literally had not heard of Cranking the Hog until I told him about it.
I saved Pivot's life.
You did save Pipit's life. He was just bleeding out on the floor.
And then
Is
he went to
Pivot gonna
jail.
come? Is he ever gonna return with just 5 toenails, of course, and no fingernails?
They grow back.
He has to wear a special shoe for a while.
Yeah, he's wearing band-aids over his toes.
Orthopedic.
But I appreciate you all coming on the show. Bowtie, I will. I could probably actually just do it now, or unless you want me to wait till you stream. I'll give you 2 subbies.
Whenever.
Okay, perfect. I will. I'm just gonna deafen quickly and give my little outro, and I will be back. Thank you so much for joining tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate it. I hope you all had a splendid evening. I know I did. I think that was probably one of the most chaotic versions of Marth's Dungeon game show that we have ever had, but it was very enjoyable, to say the least. So I hope you catch us next Friday. We're going to be doing a campaign episode. We're going to catch up with Pivid and the gang inside Soliet's Castle. And we are also going to be going to Reddish with Alice and Lookdown and following their story there as well. I hope you all have a lovely